Look!
Oh
And
my
I even
god.
managed to
Oh my
unmute
god.
everyone.
Oh my god.
God,
Why? I caught that noise you made, Josie, when I hit desktop audio.
Welcome in, everyone. We're back. First session of D&D for the new year.
Oh my god, it is.
2022 is the year Arthur dies.
Oh,
Josie, I was just sipping my milkshake.
milkshake!
Oh,
Out
yeah,
of
bring-
your milk bottle?
Does it
But-
bring all the Arthur
Yeah,
Boys
yeah.
to the yards.
Well, we're
Are you
over
having
our
lots of boys?
we're over our COVID scare in the house, so the boys are allowed to come back to the yard now. So
Excellent. That's good. That's good.
Nice.
Hang on.
nice.
What is your chat saying? Woo Arthur's death? Hey,
Well, it's
none of that.
what
No.
are you expecting? It's Pablo the
Yeah, I know.
Executioner.
I know.
Yeah.
Oi,
look,
we
we
don't want that silly wombat stuff in here.
Wow.
That's some rat behavior, son.
That's so offensive to wombats. I can't believe you would.
Wombats are adorable.
Wombats
they
are
are.
like Aussie pandas. They just sort of
That's
clumsy
a
around.
pretty good
Do
description
they
of them
just
actually.
roll around and eat grass?
basically
Kind
they're
of.
clumsy.
They're a lot
Also,
more
chat,
bristly
do
than
feel
you
free.
think.
Chat, do feel free to yell at me if the audio is bad, and welcome in, Tink. I see you hiding.
Oh yeah, always yell. Always yell.
Oh yeah, feel free to yell at me as well, and then I won't do shit about it.
Yeah, Pabor, there is no fro in here anymore. This
Oh
is
yeah, that's right.
no
Wait, did I
fro.
just- what the heck?
It's Aussie
just-
Dev No.
Hold on, I just lost connection. Hold on to the battle map.
Oh, lol.
Oh,
Hold on, fixing that. Yeah, I've got no hair. Sue me.
Whoops.
okay, I'm on my way.
I'm Aussie.
I'll
Aussie
see you
no
in
fro.
court.
Aussie no fro confirmed. Aussie no fro until I don't know, 8 months from now.
June, July.
Oh. Let me just. We will actually do some D&D in just a moment. First time back, there's technical difficulties. You
Yeah,
know.
I'm excited to play once more.
I mean, while Josie's figuring out technical difficulties, we could totally introduce ourselves and our characters.
Let's do that. Let's
Why
start
not?
with the cuddly.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Hello. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be a little shit in Ozzy's stream, and I got called out. And I'm here, and I am a variety streamer, and I play a little gnome named Nana Melvora, not so Nana anymore, and she likes to cook.
She's still Nana at heart though.
She's still Nana at heart. Oh yeah.
She
feeling
carries
great
that
energy.
big Nana energy. Yeah.
BGE. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it over to Orb, but I'm not gonna point because.
But what are you
illegal.
drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking chocolate almond milk with Fluid in it. Don't judge
That sounds
Nice.
really nice.
it.
I approve
It
of
was
these
just
choices.
too hot for anything else.
Yes, I am Orb. I play Arthur Orbit the Third.
Sorry
he's
about
a
the
Wood
rustling.
Elf Ranger with 2 doubles of rogue in him now. And essentially, what can I tell you about him? He takes his party members to brothels. He shoots arrows at his party members. He describes tense situations terribly with sexy cookies.
Wait,
So you could just say he is a time, and I am drinking beer like in combat.
Yeah, exactly. So I was about to say a liability in everything except combat.
yeah.
But I'm gonna
And that's
throw it
what
over-
makes them so lovable.
Yeah.
over to Roji.
Hello. No, it's me. Just as I put a chip in my mouth.
Yeah, I was timing that too. I was like,
Yeah. Hello, I'm Roju. I'm from a channel called Participation Award. Today, on Sundays, I play Gerald, the wizard, who's actually a warlock and doesn't probably know the word warlock, but, you know, that's what he is. Yeah, you know, just trying to figure out a way to not have his soul trapped in a bottle and turned into a demon. It's all pretty chill.
I mean, why not though? Sounds kind of cool.
Honestly, I would, unless you're claustrophobic.
I feel like all the cool kids are getting.
I think you would. I think you would become claustrophobic. You know. And besides,
You're not alone in a tight bottle. It's you and 999 other people in
Yeah.
the same bottle.
You're
and
never
all of them are
alone.
demons. It's
Oh,
awful.
that's demonness.
That's demist.
I'm sure there's at least one.
You know what? I'm somehow okay with that. Don't come at me with not all demons. I swear to God.
Did we miss anyone? Did we skip anyone? No, good. Let's
No! That's Frois. He's still here, you know.
what? I can't see. I can't see the Aussie. They're
Just
so
because I
pro.
lost like 90% of my presence doesn't mean I'm not here. Okay.
More than
you
his
did.
hair.
I still have a very powerful voice that projects into the next room and keeps my wife awake at night. Okay, so let's.
You know what? You're right. Let me insure you properly. Last but definitely not the least of the players in our menagerie of nonsense is the one that you've all been waiting for. The one that needs no introduction but gets one anyway because he's worth it. The man, the myth, the legend, Aussie Devfro. Take it away.
But I'm Aussie Nofro.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, we got a
You
big
ruined
one
it.
for that.
You ruined it yourself.
Yeah,
You ruined it yourself.
One job.
I tried.
Um,
I tried.
You did. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll send on those compliments to Aussie Devro. But for the time being, I'm Aussie Devro. I am a variety streamer, live 5 nights a week. Play a whole bunch of awesome games. But possibly the most awesome game that I play is this one on Sunday nights. Play Rudy Magic Hands McGee, the cleric, the party's cleric, a grave domain cleric, and he's trying to toe the line between healing his friends and not accidentally leading them to their unexpected doom. Because, you know, deities, they be fickle, they may or may not be trying to resurrect an undead army to take over the world, yet also
They-
be healing the adventurers that are trying to stop it, you know?
It may or may not be actually not the Pallid Princess or.
Yeah. May or may not be who they say they are. They may or may not be listening in on this conversation, getting ready to smite me. And you just don't know. You just don't know.
No, that last bit's definitely true.
Oh yeah, very yes. But yeah, I think the last person that needs to promote themselves is the wonderful Josie Poser.
It's me. I'm the Josie Poser. Sorry, I've been distracted. A good friend of mine came into chat.
Oh, hey, good friend.
More important than you all.
Fred.
Wow.
We're gonna
Oh,
embarrass
damn.
you
It's me.
now. How to embarrass? I know what. Let's do this.
Nah, you ain't got nothing on me. I'm in charge here. But I'm Josie Poser. I am an RPG streamer. I run this game. I'm the Dungeon Mistress. I decide everything. I am the law absolute. But I am benevolent. Like a queen.
At least it's been acknowledged. Okay, keep going.
Okay. We will be playing some D&D, but we do actually still have 4 minutes of banter if we felt like
Oh
it.
yes,
Yes!
we love banter.
Oh
Like-
my god.
I mean, this is just
Right.
4 minutes of me eating breakfast / dinner, which is.
Yeah. Go for it. Tell us what you're eating.
I'm
Go
eating.
ahead. Go ahead.
Don't tell
Right
me.
now, I'm eating the chips part of my chips and burger.
Is it chips or fries?
It's
Chips.
fries.
No, it's chips.
Do
Look
you
at
actually do you,
You-
do you
look at this.
actually get?
That's a
that's a chip.
Hey,
That is
hey,
not a.
hey.
That is not a fry.
No, guys, we can't open this discussion. I've started this discussion
Crisps?
live on. No. I almost got cancelled when I brought this discussion up live the other night.
It's probably because
so-
your opinion is wrong and you should know about
Is
it.
it strips?
No, it's just I tried to explain chips.
Yeah.
No, we have a Brit in chat saying that's a chunker of a chip.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'm not getting involved in this conversation. Balverines, if you're listening, I'm not involved. Don't hate me.
I'm involved. I'm very involved.
I'm super involved.
I feel involved.
I will die on this pointless hill.
Feel free to, but if you die now on this pointless hill, you won't be able to
play D&D.
play D&D.
Can I still eat chips though?
Here goes Nana. I know you wanted a druid, but we're too busy discussing
And
food.
the Brit D says, Triple Tango, aka D, says you gotta dunk it in the burger sauce.
I got-
Otherwise
Yo, I got a little thing. I'm on.
you
know you were.
You got it. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
I got dipping sauce.
Oh, speaking of potatoes, last time on Dramonia,
What's still
Gerald- now you ruined it yourself. You're the one who always bugs me to get going sooner, and now I started the recap and you interrupted me.
I know.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
No, that's 2 minutes
But
of
for the-
recap. Let's go.
For those of you who missed it, last session was just Gerald throwing potatoes at mirrors.
What's doing?
Oh, yeah.
I still not understand. I just don't know where that reference comes from. So.
Well, I will ask Cuddly, check your inventory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
check your inventory.
It's
Nana now have a potato? What?
It is. Yes, that is.
This is
that
the
is
best
what I was
item
hoping
I've
for.
ever made.
So I'll just read you the whole, because the whole thing is, the whole of the explanation is fantastic. So, this potato is the epitome of the mundane, and therefore has nothing to do with magic, to the point of being able to undo illusions and charms. Whenever you throw a potato, whenever you throw this potato at an object or a creature, roll a d20. On a natural 20, the potato replicates the effect of a 3rd level dispel magic, but can only affect objects under the effect of illusion spells and creatures under the effect of enchantment spells. After successfully removing a spell or effect, the potato is no longer a mundane potato and thus becomes moldy, mushy, and rots away.
Hang on. So it has to roll the 20 out of the d20.
It's fucking
Because
worth
you're just chucking potatoes.
He's gonna be throwing potatoes at
Why
everyone.
would you use
What
a
happens
spell
if you
slot
don't
when you
roll
could
it?
just be like,
It's the ultimate strategy.
But what if you don't roll the 20? Does it just ruin the potato as well?
No,
Mashed
that is just
potato.
still a normal potato that you threw at something.
It becomes mashed potato.
Mashed
It's
Well-
a normal potato until it's no longer a normal potato.
See, but the great thing about it is that if it passes through an illusion, you automatically know it's an illusion anyway.
This is
It's the ultimate
nothing
tool.
wrong. Wrong with
And
it.
most charm spells also allows you to re-roll the save if you take damage. So just chuck it at people. It's the ultimate item.
I swear I don't have where this all started, and that's where I'm not finding the hilarity of the situation here.
But we've now gone over time.
We
so
Wow, Josie, every time I'm
Potato
like,
on.
just...
Oh.
So I've
But
got
this is
chaotic
the first
energy
time we're
today.
back since the new year. We were supposed to play last Sunday, but I decided to take the day off to do very little. And we'll now be playing. And last time on Dramonia, the party found themselves in Green Harbor, another port city. This one a city of shipwrights rather than trade. Most ships come through here shore to deliver cargo, most of which going to Ebenspire, one of the largest cities in the Western Shard. And also, where you were having to leave the ship, the Tide Rider, as you were going to go to Ebenspire itself, through the roads. And I'm just word pooping. My brain is nowhere. You found yourself stepping on land. Gerald, when flipping through his book, found a map appearing, refusing to go away. Following said map and some rumors, it led to an abandoned mansion a few months ago, having been ransacked in an effort to save whoever was inside. Turns out had been Cecil Cecil, the local artificer, had been kidnapped and rescued by another party of adventurers, and since the mansion was left desolate and to be on its own. You entered and found the place empty, completely void of life. Following the map, you reached the basement stairs. You followed the opening in the food cellar. And you came into a chamber with a mosaic of mirrors and two sconces. And a ring that seemed to attract any blood spilled. In an effort to just get everything over and done with, Band-Aid method, Gerald asked Nana to come along, grabbed her hand, and stepped into the magical circle activated by blood and fire, and found themselves in a massive chamber in front of a massive angelic figure claiming to be Suriel, the Pallid Princess. A conversation was had, and Suriel tempted Gerald into altering his deal with Salishkar, seemingly a subordinate to Suriel. Gerald refused, as per the vagueness of these additions to the contract, and left, unharmed. Nana, however, returning, seemed to have aged a few years in the process, having stepped into the abyss, a plane further away from her original domain.
Sorry, Nana.
And while you were leaving, the guard captain came and decided to ask you some questions. You answered said questions, you gained some information, and Amanda Clive escorted you out of the building and asked you to not set foot within it again, please. And then Arthur.
Oh yeah.
Arthur had made a deal with Rudy and Gerald and said, if I behave, will you come with me to a hotel tonight? And Arthur behaved. They came with. And all three of them spent the night in the brothel, the Naiad's Embrace.
You would think that Gerald would have learned something about contracts that he doesn't quite fully know the terms about.
And as the three of them step into the various themed room of the brothel, we're going to move over to a small room in the Briny Bracket Tavern and Inn, where Sin and Nana are sitting down to have some dinner. Sin sitting propped up in the bed, her one leg hanging over the edge, and you've got your plates on a little nightside table that's in between the two beds. It's a small room, but it's still comfortable. The walls are thin. You can hear the noises of the tavern, the footsteps from the bed loft upstairs. But there's still semblance of privacy still. There's a locked door. And Sin looks up at you, Nana, and asks, Nana, do you really think I can learn magic?
Oh, wow. Loaded question. You weren't kidding when you said loaded questions right off the bat. All right.
Her food, just like not really eating it, just moving it around on the plate. Because no matter how hard I try, even though... And she sort of like looks upward, like tries to look at her own forehead almost. I can't seem to do anything.
Nana pauses for a second, just kind of looks at her and says, I think you already do more than you think you know. I know I can hear you. Sometimes I hear your thoughts. You're able to project them, and that in itself is incredible power. But I also think that just because you can't do it a certain way doesn't mean that you can't do it at all. So even if you can't do it at the academy, there are other ways for you to do magic. You have
Well, I've
many
been trying
paths
to
ahead
do
of
it like Arthur does, but nothing happens.
And that's the beauty. You and Arthur are very separate individuals. not everything that works for Arthur, not everything that works for me, is going to work for you as well. You have to
How
find
do
what
you
works
do
for you.
magic?
Oh, I just cook.
You,
Press F to doubt.
The purest magic, Sin, is a good potato stew. Um, I've learned to channel my magic through what I love doing, and I love cooking because it brings people together and it allows them to share stories, and you can learn so much from other people's foods. When I traveled, I found so many more recipes and I was making so many friends just through food. Isn't that incredible?
that's pretty incredible.
I think that
guess.
you'll find something that's incredible for you, that brings people together, and you'll learn from them, and they will also learn from you.
Well, to be honest, since we left the Icelands, I feel like the food has been very strange. Just like picks at the plate.
It's probably not what you're used to, and that's all right. Sometimes you're going to miss the cooking of home.
Will you cook something for me from home sometime?
Yes. Would you like to share a recipe with me?
I don't know how to cook.
Why don't you tell me? Let's start simple. When we do this, you tell me what goes in it, and we'll figure out how to make it taste the way that you used to know.
Well, the fish here is different.
That would be very different. I wonder if we can ship some in. And Nana just sort of thinks about it for a minute and goes, might not be as fresh.
Well, what about your spoon? Your spoon's magic. I've seen it.
Yes, my spoon. Well, my spoon holds a lot that is dear to me. This spoon was carved by my mother, and she had an affinity for woodworking. So I don't know if you've met too many gnomes, but we all have something. That's the beauty. We all believe that we have something that we're very good at. We just have to find it. And she found it eventually in woodworking and carving. And she saw that I liked cooking, and she thought, this ties the two together very well, doesn't it?
I guess. Though sometimes it's scary when I think about when it gets all thorny and viney, and then again you use it in the food.
Oh yes, I wouldn't stir with the vines. I've made that mistake when I was about 200. We won't do that again. Not a very good flavor.
I had a question. Gerald's hat says wizard, right?
Yes.
Did he go to the academy?
I believe he did. Yes. I think you should ask him about it. If you're worried, that is. If you want any.
I don't know. I don't know. It's all new and it's weird. It feels. Cause, sure, sometimes I can hear what people are thinking, and I can talk to them without talking. But I don't know. I want to do magic. I wanna make fire and ice, and I don't know, make fireworks. I wanna be able to write in secret text no one can see but me, and I wanna create something.
I can see you're very passionate, and the one piece of advice I can give you is that you will create something. Sometimes it's not always what you plan on creating. Sometimes we all have amazing visions of something that could be, and then we make something different. And if we keep our mind open, it can be equally as amazing.
And you said once that you knew someone that could maybe get my leg back. And I was thinking, if magic can do that, do you think magic could bring my brother back?
Oof.
This might be a question for Rudy. Unfortunately, I don't know. Handball!
Got
him.
him.
No, I would answer it. I don't know
Shit.
as much about this magic, but I do think that even if you could bring someone back, they may not be the same. And sometimes that's very hard to live with, and I think you have to ask yourself, if you can do it, can you live with what might be? They might be missing all memories, they might not remember you, they might not even act the same, it wouldn't be the same person necessarily, just a copy. Is the answer? I'm very sorry.
Okay. And she starts eating the food.
You know, this food is a little bland. We could spice it up. And she sort of starts digging in her pouch because Nana likes a couple chilies, you know.
It's got like a whole satchel of just chili flakes. Just grab a fist.
Oh, baby, you know it.
Like, Zam!
And she offers a couple to Sin to see if Sin wants to sprinkle it on the
You
food.
said you wanted to create some fire. Here's some fire.
Oh
out here.
yeah.
Sin takes them carefully and like tries it, and there's definitely like she makes a few faces going through the process of eating, and eventually like after she eats like half the plate, and there's mashed potatoes, it's like thick slices of pork, and there's some peas and corn, and she eats like half of it, and then just sighs, just turns over in bed.
Are you finished, Sin? Should I take your plate?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Did you want to talk about anything else?
And you just hear in your head, no.
I know what you've been through is more than a lot of people will ever go through in their very, very long life. And it's going to take a while, and I just want you to know that we're always here for you, no matter what. And she sort of pulls up the blankets and gives her a little pat on the shoulder.
Eventually, Nana, you make your way to bed as well. You get tucked in for the night. And as the morning rises, the three of you at the Niles Embrace
There we go!
are served wonderful breakfast platters.
Ah.
An assortment of deli meats, cheeses, fruits, grapes, white sweet bread. Not sweetbreads, but like milk bread. Butter,
Nice.
and you're having some slight conversations with your companions, finishing the food, and eventually you are carefully insinuated to leave.
I kiss both my companions on the hands and say thank you for a wonderful night. I heard the companions on the end.
Yeah,
so-
well, I was talking to all of you.
Okay.
Wow, okay, Arthur. Okay, calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm
that
down,
costs extra.
Arthur's gonna be waiting at the outside the building, at the door, just waiting for the other two to walk out.
Yeah, I mean, well, Rudy would have. Look, what happened in the bedroom is between Rudy and Rudy. You could
Not
ask
even
him on
Rudy's
his.
companion. Wow.
Well, that's the thing. You could ask Rudy
Selfish
even
lover.
on his deathbed, if that even comes. He would.
If that even comes.
He would never tell you. Never, ever, ever tell you.
You guys are terrible. But that's
Lost
a good
is
question.
asking,
Does
even come.
Death
Again,
This must be
never
why
say
it's between
anything,
Rudy and Rudy,
ever.
okay?
I mean, can't get it up if you're dead.
I mean, if you're a skelly boy, then aren't you wallbone? No.
Then there's nothing.
Yeah, he's a stiff.
Rudy would find a way. He can find a way to animate bones.
Don't underestimate the power of hands and tools.
Specifically magic hands. All right, don't underestimate. Anyway, there's no, you get nothing out of him. He doesn't reveal anything. It's like it's like a stone wall is put in the conversation.
But for our benefit, we want the tea.
Well, there was no tea. Like, we didn't drink any tea. There was no tea involved. So, yeah, there's no tea to give. There was no tea.
I'm honestly more curious here about what happened to Gerald.
Oh, he won't even know. He doesn't even know where he went. He doesn't even know.
He was actually just talking the theorems of magic all night.
I can see the companion just walk out.
Maybe I can keep you up all night. But not in the way you want. Just in a really boring way.
Yeah, so I guess you see Gerald come down and he's kind of like has like a sort of like a confused and sort of bemused look on his face. This is a very odd hotel, Arthur.
Why do you say that? Have a good night?
I mean, it was very comfortable. The food was lovely. They stayed in the room the entire night. Did you have people staying in your room the whole night, Arthur?
Of course I did. Same as you, didn't you, Rudy?
I don't know what you're talking about. It was just I was the only one in my room. I have no idea what you're talking about, Arthur.
That was. I kept telling them. I was like, you don't have to stay here. I'm quite comfortable. You don't need to wait on me. You can go and rest. They just were like, no. They just stayed.
Did you enjoy the company at all? And
I mean, they were good conversationalists. Yes. There was a little bit. There was a little bit of awkwardness. I'm not used to having someone there, and it's difficult to get to sleep. But they were perfectly lovely. I guess it was just odd.
Do you know where we... No. Alright, come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. So in Arthur's mind, he totally knows Rudy had the most amazing, kinkiest night of his life, but he's like, nah, he's not going to talk about it, and Arthur's just like full up thinking, yes, that's what happens. He thought Gerald might be turning into a man, but he must have been confused by the whole situation. so Arthur's just feels like he still had a victory that he took there. as we walk out the doors, Rudy will side up to Arthur and go, "The food was nice. It's a good idea, Arthur," and then walks ahead.
Food, eh?
And when you said that, I go to Gerald. Yeah, the food was nice. And then realize he's talking to Gerald and goes, yeah.
Yes, the food.
Yes. Yes.
It was good. Did you not enjoy it, Arthur? I thought you raved about this place. The food was lovely.
I loved all things about this place.
But next time, Arthur, if we do head to an establishment like this, we are bringing Nana.
Oh, I think Netta would have a ball in this sort of place.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Do you think she? Oh, maybe she would like to cook for the host.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, that could be definitely one of the things Netta could do.
Oh, just wait till Nana hears about all the adventures you've been getting up to.
Hey, look, Nana's
Arthur.
gonna smell the adventures on you, so you're fine.
Arthur, why do you smell like shame?
It's,
Arthur doesn't smell like shame.
Why do you smell like shame?
would we know the difference though? Like,
I'm done.
Like-
I'm leaving.
Thank you. by the time the three of you return to the Briny Bracket entrance, Nana and Sin already packed up outside. You've had breakfast. You were served leftover bread and porridge, oat porridge, with little chops of almond in it.
Beautiful.
And you've got a crater currently with Sin sitting on top of it. And you got your pack, just waiting. And you've been waiting for a while when the three of them arrives. Like,
Hopefully just... Yeah.
like 30, 45 minutes you've been like, they should have been here. Like, you woke up, you had breakfast, they didn't show up. You packed everything, they didn't show up. You've been waiting outside, where the fuck are they?
Hopefully just feeding bread to Crater and the Twig Blight and just being like, well, I'm sure they'll be here soon. They've never abandoned us before. It's the first time for everything, but
Yeah, you can see Sin is like almost like nodding off, just like sitting on Crater. Just he keeps yawning, and eventually coming across the bridge over the river, you see your companions.
I'd like to imagine like Arthur's bounding around us with a lot of energy, and like Ree and Gerald are just like walking slowly.
If you still got energy, you did it wrong.
He's assuming all this shit. He's just walking and got a big smile on his face.
do they all smell of that same strange perfume of the first time?
Well, Arthur definitely smells of it. Rudy smells like normal, and strangely enough, Gerald smells of grass.
Okay. Nana's gonna document that, but not ask any questions. We're in polite company.
Sorry for
She also
holding.
doesn't care.
Sorry for holding you two up. We got sidetracked. Arthur had to say goodbye to all the employees.
Oh, I see. Yes. Did you eat already?
Yes, the breakfast they served was quite good, actually.
Oh, that's very good.
Nothing on your cooking, of course, Nana, but you know, good nonetheless.
All right. Well, we've and she tries to be polite about it. She's like, "Oh, we just got packed up and we've just been here a little bit, so don't worry. What was our next step for the day? We've all checked out. It's all good. Don't go back in there.
I would assume we need to. I assume we need to check up on Sin's cherry wheelie
yes.
thingamajigger.
Oh,
Yes,
wheelie cherry.
a wheelie cherry. What was he calling it again? It's like the wheelie chair.
A
thing.
really good chair. Yes.
A really good chair.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Josie just taking angry notes.
Arthur's gonna let Madeline have some free range as well, fly around a little while.
I mean, we're in a city.
Well, I believe our next step back to Evanspire would be across land now. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Well, we
think
can't
so.
really. Can we? Do you think? I mean, it depends on the quality of this chair that we get for Sin. Like whether we'd be able to walk there ourselves, or whether we should find some form of traveling caravan to possibly assist us.
Why don't we ask the Cecil when we get there? And
Regardless, yes, we need to find Cecil, don't we?
Oh, what if we got some ropes and tied the wheelie chair to Arthur's phantom steed, and then build it like a bit of a chariot.
And then we fit Sin with a lance, and then we have our very
or
own.
a bow.
Or bow, and then
let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We need the chair first.
Oh, we could put spikes on the wheels.
Oh my god, she's a child.
You could have chariot races.
I veto the wheel spikes.
Wheelie chariot races.
Wheelie chariot. I'm leaving.
What do you think about this, Sin?
Goodbye.
Oh, I think Sin's fallen asleep. Okay, we should get going.
Yeah, Sin is just like nodding off.
Alright.
And then she opens her eyes and she rubs them real quick and goes, well, I don't need that kind of charity.
Fist bumps from Nana.
Yeah, she bumps her face.
Oh, this is what happens when we let Nana spend too much time with Sin. Alright, let's go to Cecil, Cecil. Let's go.
Yeah, I want you to say the whole thing. Come on.
Cecil or Cecil Cecil? Cecil Cecil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's more.
Yeah.
It's
What's the
Cecil,
other one?
Cecil's chisel, I believe,
Ah.
right?
Cecil of Cecil's Chisel.
Yeah.
Cecil Cecil of Cecil's. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Hang on. Cecil. Hang on. You gotta say it again. It didn't process in my brain.
You arrive at Cecil's Chisel.
Thank you.
Cecil Cecil
Cecil's-
of Cecil's Chisel.
Yeah. I'm so proud.
I hate it here.
No, you love it. You
I
love
love
it.
it. I love it too. Oh, guys, actually, Desi has reminded me that we actually, when we put Sin in this, we do have to be careful because wheelchairs get really hot. The wheels themselves can get all the way up to 360 degrees.
Damn it! you had me in the first half. Oh, that was a good one.
Do we get 2 marks because it's 2 wheels?
Okay, plus, probably.
Ah, bravo.
I spat all over my mic.
I had the lean in and everything. Like what?
Where's this going? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
outfit it with like the never melting ice or something, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
What never melting ice? You left that with Lena.
It's true. I'll find more.
Good.
don't worry.
Good.
I've got a little bit in my rod.
Oh,
True. You do.
sounds dangerous. You might want to see someone about that.
You got to keep it on ice.
Oh dear.
But eventually you arrive at Cecil Chisel. And you step inside. There's a little bit of a bell that chimes when you open the door. And actually standing right inside when you step inside to the right, where you crammed in the last time, is standing a chair with wheels attached to it. And you see standing behind the desk, Cecil looks a bit tired, like a little bit of bags under his eyes, under his like triple bags. He's kind of old, like his skin's starting to sag really badly, and he just looks at you all. Well, it's ready.
Oh, very good.
Oh. And I guess they go over. Nana goes over and kind of inspects it and is very
Yeah.
impressed with
Oh, yes. If you look over here, I put the handles in you wanted to be able to push. It's a bar that you can hold on to. At first I was thinking 2 handles, but I felt like that wouldn't be, in the long run, depending on how far you're going, that might not be, good for the wrists. So I put a bar so you can hold it however you wish. And there's even a little lever. If you look at the little lever by the wheel, there's one on each wheel. If you pull it, that will trigger a locking mechanism that puts the wheels to a halt.
Oh, that would be very handy on hills.
Yes, and I even put some hinges in, so you have the footrests can fold in and out, and you can adjust them a little bit.
Oh, that's quite ingenious.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I had some fun. I really got into it once I got
Oh.
started.
Oh, I can tell.
Because
It's a beautiful
the easy
city.
part was just getting a wheel onto a chair. That was the easy part, and then I just spent the rest of the time thinking of ways to improve upon.
Honestly, I feel like a lesser artificer would have, just stopped at the wheels on the chair. This is well above and beyond. This is fantastic.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
What do you
it.
think?
And Sin is like sitting outside on Crater. Can't really fit in because Crater is
Oh.
refusing to walk up the
Oh.
stairs after last time.
Oh, hang on. Let me. Rudy comes in. I'm assuming Rudy would be able to pick Sin up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Rudy
Sin
brings
is,
Sin inside
it's
and
very short, small.
sits her down on the chair.
Yeah, and Sin sits down, and it's a bit looks down. We might need a cushion if I'm just like sitting on.
That's right.
Oh, is it just wood, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, what if Rudy fetches surely he would have like a bedroll or something like that.
For the
Something.
Yeah.
time being.
Yeah, just to get a bit of padding under there for the time being.
Yeah,
We can go shopping later. Let's before we leave.
and Sin just says, "I guess," and just does very short wheels back and forward, tries moving around in it,
Alrighty.
and just shrugs.
Arthur sort of bends down to Nana and goes, "Hey, Nana, I
Yes.
actually sort of want to have a go on that. Looks like a little bit of fun."
It does, Arthur, but I'll remind you of the size difference between you and Sin, and I don't think you'll get unstuck from it.
Arthur looks at his butt.
It is nothing. Look, you are well endowed, and we all know you're very thick. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm just more talking about just getting back out of
Those
the chair.
third servings of Nana's amazing cooking aren't doing you any favors there, Arthur.
Like you could talk.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but let's not break this beautiful new chair. But it does look fun.
So we didn't pay Cecil. We
I
didn't
don't-
give him a down payment, did we? So
Did we?
And run away!
I
Um,
thought we might have.
I thought we paid in
did we
advance.
pay him half, and then
I've-
we're supposed to pay him the
I-
other half?
I feel like we paid in
Let me check.
full, but I might be mistaken.
I feel like we paid him in full, but
Okay. I honestly can't remember, and I didn't write that
I
down.
cannot
because
either.
Josie did though.
I'm double checking.
Checking the receipts.
checking this,
Meanwhile,
checks and balances, making it sure it all comes out the other end.
Yeah.
and
This is
Nana
wrote
sort
out.
of,
Yeah, it was the total cost was 25 gold, and I do believe you paid right away
Hold
the
on,
whole
2
thing.
seconds, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I'm pretty
yeah.
sure he gave us the quote and then we just paid it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, probably, yeah. Nana bends down to Sin and just goes, "Is there anything else you think you'd like, or maybe we can pick up from the city to make this a more comfortable experience?"
Maybe we could get a little pouch that we can hang off. That I could just have.
Yes, that would be great. All right, we'll go on a shopping trip right after this, and then
Oh, yes, we could fit some saddlebags to each side or something, perhaps.
it'll be great.
Looking at it, you don't think you might be able to fit saddlebags because that would impact the wheels. You would need a structure that goes outside the wheels.
Oh, yes, good point.
Mm.
I mean, I'm no
But you could
artificer.
definitely- but you could definitely hang a backpack.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we could hang something off the back, maybe. It might be a bit of a stretch, but I'm sure one of us can get something for you.
Hmm.
So Nana heads up to Cecil and goes, "Are there any good shops in the area for maybe pillows and pouches and things of that nature?"
Well, I could definitely sell you a pouch if that's what you want. I've got plenty.
Oh, do you think there would be one that would go very well with the chair design?
Well, it looks at the chair. Doesn't really have much of a design to it. It says, I have a pouch, and he just holds up a pouch, like an empty little leather pouch.
Sin, do you
But
like
if you
this?
go, and Sin just shrugs, like looks like, oh.
Put on the spot. Well, tell you what, I would like to buy that pouch, and then we'll also look, just in case we find something else, maybe we can do two. And Nana's kind of going off on this little, like, planning spree, so she just pulls out her purse and...
The pouch is 5 silver pieces.
5 silver? That's doable!
Yep. And, like, really quickly just asking around, you find out there is a tailor. There is, in fact, a tailor, sorted on the northern side of the town, behind, when you're heading there, you actually, the whole group, you pass by this elaborate establishment with this a sign that has a water nymph embracing a man. You just walk by, and next to it,
Naiad's embrace?
it is,
Oh.
and
Nice.
And from the tailor, you could definitely buy a pillow. There's a human who seems like, even though you're having a conversation, just keeps working on things. Like, is always holding things. And purchasing a cushion. Like, he takes a look at the chair, and runs to the back, grabs a cushion, and Sin tries it out, asks for a different, like, a little, a less soft cushion. And you could definitely, he just asks for 1 gold, and you can have the cushion.
Sweet.
No problem. There's a moment, as you're paying, you realize that, there's a whole section, there's, like, behind the counter, there's this stand with rows and rows of rolled up pieces of string of different kinds and yarn, and all of a sudden you see the spools just start going. They just start going crazy.
Oh.
And as the tailor turns around and says, "Now what is this?" and scoops up a boot. And you just see the 2 arms of the twig blight sticking out, just grabbing onto a bunch of yarn and string.
Oh,
Now control your twig blight.
no, look, he's in a
Is this
difficult
yours?
stage. Yes, sorry. We'll take whatever yarn he's touched. I know,
It's adorable. No, you don't have to pay. It's easy. I can wash it and spool it back up. What is your name, little fella? Starts wiggling the finger towards the
I had
little
a name. Oh God, what was his
roots.
name? Hold on.
Well, it's adorable. Puts the boot down on the countertop, and immediately there's just like a pile, like a mud print that's just like seeping out.
Wait. No, that's dumb. Anyway.
Arthur's gonna put his hand up because he's like in the back, and he's like, "Hello."
Yes, sir.
Do you sell hats here at all?
I have some, yeah.
Look, you can see.
Not so much hats as caps.
Caps. Ooh, caps will work for me. Yeah. What color caps you got?
All sorts. Is there something you particularly want? You could have something. I could have something made if you have the time. It might take a few days.
Looks around at the group.
Pretty sure we're leaving today, Arthur.
No, we don't have time. Look, I just don't want to get sunburnt, but yes.
Oh, hats like that I don't have. I'm afraid I don't have anything with a brim really.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's all good. I'll have to find something else to work.
Okay. Well, it just like playing with
His name
playing
is
with the
Vincent.
little twiggly. Yeah.
But it's Vinny usually, but it's Vincent if he's in trouble. Cause Vinia, do you get it? It's like fine. Okay, yeah.
It's a very Vine name.
Oh, thank you. Yes. I had 3 picked out, and I just wrote them out, and then he slapped the one that he liked. I don't know if he really likes it, but he slapped it anyway. So.
It could have been, I hate this one.
If I ever have kids, that's how I'm gonna name mine.
Vincent, it's such a charming name.
No, I meant just like give them the options themselves and see whatever happens.
Oh yes, I think that's fantastic. Then they can't blame you.
True.
Like, you picked it.
You touched it last. Well, if you're
Yes.
leaving today, I wish you all good travels, safe journeys.
Oh,
Thank
thank you very much. Yes, and
Very kind.
is there like, yeah, how much would like maybe 4 little like mini things of yarn be, so he can hold 2 of them in each hand and just
Like
Too
just
bad.
little
Too
pieces
bad.
of string.
yeah, just 2 little pieces of string.
He gives them to you for free.
Oh my god, I'm getting free shit from my Twig Blight. My heart.
Is the
Thank you
twig
so
blight gonna have to
much.
like grow new vines or whatnot? Because it's got tassels, it's got string, it's got the boot to hang on to. Like,
I mean, he just tucks it in the tongue, right?
Well, you see, like a little bit of like a dry twig comes up and grabs one of the strings, and then it just starts moving because it's just a ball of twigs. Like it's almost like a very small tumbleweed. So it just starts moving around, and
Oh.
eventually it starts making a pattern where it's got on one of the little pieces of wood. It's just got like a spiral pattern of red yarn.
Oh, I love it.
Got twigs for days.
Twigs for days. Yes, that's adorable. Okay, yes. Yep, we've got the pouch. Never mind. Good.
Right, shall we set out then?
I suppose we should. What about Rudy? You were saying something about joining a caravan. I'm not sure if there would be one, but where do you think we should?
I
Yes.
honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I was just wondering, because like now again, I'm sure Rudy's worldly knowledge would probably cover this, but Darcy's does not.
What about the guards and stuff? Like we can ask them.
Well, I was more just gonna ask Josie, like the distance from here
Oh,
to Evansville, like walkable or like.
It is walkable, but it would probably take you about 2 weeks on foot.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
tricky.
Okay.
I mean,
That's on foot for you guys.
the,
Gerald and I got things to ride.
ah,
Well, Nana can just become a horse or a
true.
giant
And then-
fucking
Okay.
eagle and
Hang
just leave
on.
you all in the dust.
Yeah.
hold on, no. Years and I, well, no, Nana can only be like an animal for like an hour. So I was
No,
gonna-
it's like 3 hours.
holy crap.
I could, yeah, if I could keep wild shaping and do
So
Yeah,
So-
because you can do. I think it is a third. Your level divided by a third rounded down, and you can do it twice per short rest, I think, or twice per long rest.
So-
yeah.
So that's still like 4 to 6 hours.
So theoretically, right, Arthur on his horse, the horse pulls Sin, although Sin would have to hold on really tight. Then you have Gerald on his broom. Nana transforms into a wild shape that is rideable, and then
Finish the sentence.
Sorry, I don't know where this is going. Can you continue?
Rudy can.
What can Rudy do?
Hey, Nokia, you around?
No, she's not thankfully.
What can-
Rudy can ride the wild shape that Nana has become.
You got out of it.
Ride the wild
No,
Nana?
no, no.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, wild. Ride
no,
the
I was,
bucking bronco that Nana has become.
I was wondering if that would be worth it.
Surely that would shave off like.
As you're having this discussion, walking towards the northwestern exit of the city, you do come upon what looks to be like a large stable.
Ah,
Just rent horses.
just get some horses. Yeah.
Fucking yes.
That makes sense too. Oh, hang on. I mean, harebrained schemes aside, I don't know why Arthur thought of that terrible idea with the wild shape and everything.
Oh, yes, Rudy.
we could just hire some horses.
I mean, buy them. You mean I don't believe they really hire horses because we're never going to bring them back.
Well, I can buy a horse. I don't know.
Well, let's find out. Maybe we can ask someone, see what the price range is.
Maybe get a cart and just hitch it up to Arthur's magic horse.
How long does that last? Just the whole day until you hit
whenever I'm reading it now, and it basically goes for the duration of an hour.
No, the special version you have is 8 hours.
Oh, 8
8
hours.
hours.
Then.
Nice. That's
Okay.
actually a pretty good travel.
It has a speed of 100 feet and can travel 10 miles in an hour. That's without a cart, I'm going to assume.
That's pretty good.
Or 13
That's
miles
really
at a
fast.
fast pace.
Yeah, super fast. It's faster than I can fly.
So,
And it was pulling the other thing, so it's not like it can't pull.
no, that's how I got in the first
Yeah,
place.
it was pulling the
Yeah.
It
sled.
was pulling.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we were walking with the sled, so would it pull all of us?
But the sled was full of goods.
Well, here's the thing, right? If we hire or buy a horse and cart, and then you've got Arthur's horse as well, so
I mean, you got
there's
me
less.
too, Margaret.
Well, I'm just thinking like more.
Let's find out how much it is first, and then we'll see what we can afford.
Yeah, and you walking up, you see a very short, halfling man. Even for a halfling, like this person is Sin's height, but has like a
cordling?
full mutton chops, walking around with like a step stool under an arm, just sets it down and starts like grooming a horse, but it's like standing on his tippy toes on the stool to reach up to even get to the horse. And here's you approaching, looks over his shoulder. Good day, how can I help you?
Hello. We're looking.
Steps off the step stool.
We're looking for some transportation. We're not sure whether we just need a cart or whether we need a cart and horse.
Okay.
Looking at some prices.
Okay, well, just looks at the horse that he was grooming. This is my finest little pony, and it's like a big, massive mare.
My little
But I
Oh
wouldn't,
my god.
I wouldn't really part with her for less than 75 gold, I'm afraid. But she can do everything.
We don't really need them to do everything. Just mostly just pull a cart if that's possible.
Yeah, and we wouldn't want to.
Well, I do
have.
have a draft horse. It's not suitable for riding. It is just for pulling, and I do have 2 carts. One is a bit dinged up. One is fresh, and I just came across and got my hands on a carriage, like a full-on thing with a canvas
A
top.
carriage?
That's something you would be interested in.
Carriage.
That would keep the son of Sim for the most part. Hey.
And-
But it's
Sin-
big.
Sin might be-
You probably require more than 1 horse if you want to get somewhere with that. Like, it could do the job, sure. I could check with the dingo if he feels up to the task, but, you know, carriages, if you've got a stuff filled with people and stuff.
Of
I don't
course.
know.
How much for a carriage?
Oh, get my hands on a new one. I don't really see myself parting with more than 100 gold.
You're okay.
But you're free to come take a look. And he starts like walking around like to the side of the stables. And it's you see this cart, and it's got like the full rounded canvas top, and one side looks like it has benches, another side has 1 seat, and then there's looks like it's almost got built in a little, like a small fence inside where you could put things, and it's got like loops of chain and hooks on the outside of it.
This is a lot nicer than my cart, I'll give it that.
It's a good one. I paid a pretty penny for it. Straight out of Molmoran, I got this thing.
Is that sure your best price you could do is 100 gold?
Surely for a few, and it sort of like adjusts the Midnight Suns badge. Surely for some guild members, I'm sure we could maybe
Tell
do
you
a
what.
slightly better price.
You take old Dingo off my hand, you buy this cart, I'll knock 10 gold off the total price.
Oh, who's Dingo?
Oh well, Dingo's been with me for ages, but I think he's ready for the road again. And walks back to like a stable to another. I have forgotten what the English word is. The box.
Mm-hmm.
Box wife.
A box.
Horse
And you
box.
see a stockier like horse, a little shorter, and it has like it's got like white splotches, mostly black colored, and its eyes are like just ever so slightly closer to each other than a normal horse would. This is old Dingo, and he might be old, he might be getting of age, but he can pull a cart. Let me tell you, the farmers usually hire him for the season when they're putting down seed. Gets the job done faster than any other of the draft horses.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what we need. I don't see us
That's-
needing to
That is
ride
true.
a horse into battle anytime soon. So
Nope. Absolutely
I
not.
sort of, and just quick question. 1 platinum is 10 gold pieces, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, easy.
Arthur pulls out the 90 gold pieces then, and offers to pay it fully himself.
Oh, Arthur, are you okay? I
hang
mean,
on, we
can
haven't
try it.
yet
It's
agreed on it. I
We-
mean, flashing.
And sir, it was 100 gold for the carriage, and then Dingo is 50 gold, and I would knock 10 off the total.
So,
Ah, okay, so 140.
140 all up.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
Really, Arthur? That's a lot of money.
That's much, yes.
Well,
that's
I
a
won't.
lot.
I won't say no. I don't feel free to argue amongst yourselves, but I will happily take the money.
Well,
Oh,
I can pay for the carriage, and you guys pay for Dingo.
Absolutely, and Nana's already like fishing for a carrot and trying to like
Well, I
reach
suppose
up
that
and be
takes
like,
care-
"Do you want this?"
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if you
Dingo reaches down and just chomps half the carrot off and just starts chewing it.
if
Rudy-
you're yes,
Rudy,
sure,
really
we can
quickly-
pay 40 gold for a horse if you're
Yeah,
willing to pony up for the carriage.
Well, you know, as long as it's my carriage and I don't have to look after old Dingo, that's all good there.
Arthur.
Well, please promise me you'll take care of him.
Definitely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we will spoil this horse, won't we?
Oh.
And she's like got him by the muzzle, like rubbing his
Yeah,
leg.
And I'm like-
it's just
Nana will
Poking at you with
absolutely
his-
spoil this horse.
no.
Yeah.
Really gets sudden flashbacks to all the other people that we've said that will protect and keep safe.
Oh, these
Um,
fucking ruined
Who
this.
free chat, please?
All right.
Okay,
So
seems like we're doing this. That's okay.
Oh
All right.
wait, did we ask him if we can all like if 4 people, 1 large crate, and stuff can fit in? I'm assuming yes.
Well,
It
this-
looks like you could definitely fit. Probably even more stuff.
Because I assume we'll have Arthur's horse for a little bit, and if we want to keep.
big carriage. What?
What the fuck?
Oh,
It got scrinkly. Sorry.
And I absolutely love the way he slapped it on there.
Slaps
and
his
gave a
face.
good. So whenever you
There we
get
go.
frustrated with him, you can just turn around and go.
that's the hit list.
I felt the initial impact of it being slapped. Oh my god. All right. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
So if it's 40 gold for the horse,
Oh yeah.
split 3 ways.
Oh, I can chip in 20. That's all right. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. So another 10. Yeah, easy. Not a problem.
There we go. 10 gold. Remove.
Oh, should I do the platinum? No.
2 stickers in 1. Thank you, Ozzy.
You are welcome.
What does that say? What?
it's the negative
it's
space.
just a frame. Yeah, it's negative.
Oh, I see. I was like, is it a dress?
So at this point, Arthur's gonna call forth his horse And because he's making a bit of fun at Dingo, but not directly, he's going to call this horse Dingo as well.
Yeah, and you called forth a horse, and the pelt that you have around your neck, the fluff, just like flashes with a pale light for a moment, and then just almost like snow just like gets shoved off it, like it poofs off. That they drift and they form a silhouette, and they solidify into what looks like an semi-transparent version, almost identical to Dingo.
Nice. Huh. All right then.
Arthur, so I'm assuming we're like leading the carriage and and Dingo out and everything.
Yeah, you're the stable master is like talking to Dingo while like taking down all of Dingo's equipment and like helping you all get sorted. And like the saddle itself is like 3 times the size of the halfling. It's Dingo. Someone asked if it was named Bingo.
No, Dingo.
Dingo. No.
Rudy, while this is going on, Rudy will side up to Arthur and go, Hey Arthur, you know that trick you do with the animals?
Yeah, what about it?
I was going to mention this before we paid for it, but done now. Did you want to ask Dingo how he feels about all this? And
Well, he looked very happy, but sure, I'll while we hitch him up to the carriage, I'll speak to him.
just introduce us and say that we're gonna, go on an adventure and all that sort of good stuff.
All right, so I've hitched up my Dingo. Now I'm gonna start hitching up our Dingo, and I'm gonna speak
Dingo. Yes,
I'm
comrade.
gonna speak animally.
Oh no, it is our Dingo now.
Okay, so you cast the spell.
And I go, hello, I'm Arthur Orwood.
Greetings, my name is Dingo.
Arthur falls on the ground laughing from that sound.
He's just watching this going, oh,
The rest
no,
of you
what
just
have we
hear
done? And now Arthur's on the ground laughing, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, what have we bought?
Arthur gets up and goes, look, these are my friend, and as I'm pointing to them, I go, Rudy, Nana, Gerald, and everyone in the party, even Chester. We're gonna look after you now. I know it's a bit late now, but I hope we can, give you a fun time and protect you. And if there is anything you need, just yeah.
Don't patronize. I assume I will be fed on time on regular intervals. I will get the job done. Point me in the direction.
Oh, okay. On time, regular intervals. Turns around to Nana. Nana!
Yes?
Goes up to you and whispers, we bought a very high maintenance horse.
Oh, and Nana has no idea what he's just said. Oh no, he wouldn't be high maintenance. Just starts like petting what she can reach of him.
I
sure
like the
he's
small
lovely.
one. And just bumps it.
Arthur, is Dingo happy with us?
Dingo says as long as we feed him at the correct times at regular intervals, he'll make sure the job is done.
Oh,
but I had to say he has the deepest voice I've ever heard. It's hilarious.
Very high-pitched whinny, and that doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. But I'll take your word for it. I mean, you're the one who can, talk with the animals.
All right, I'll get back to Dingo.
Master Longhair, do not dilly-dally. Please hitch me to the carriage. We must get a move on.
Yes, Dingo. Just really quickly, when do you get fed so I can make sure the small one feeds you?
Sun up. Sun at its highest point. Sun down. Water twice a day.
Water twice
Fantastic.
a day. No matter what, we'll make sure that is done. Do you have a favorite food?
Carrots.
Carrots. All right. No problem
I
at
do
all.
fancy apples, cabbage. I can do with grass, straw, the hay. I
think
thought
Nana.
you knew what you were getting into.
No, I do.
Do you
I
not
do.
know
Some
what's your
horses.
diet? Did you buy a horse without properly preparing for this?
No.
Yeah,
Bingo.
100%. Money situation. Yeah.
Some horses prefer carrots.
Other dingo.
Some horses prefer carrots. Some horses prefer apples. I was just trying to be kind. That took you up. All
I
right.
appreciate the effort. Please, do not worry.
I get it, Nana. I'm like, Nana, sun up, sundown, and middle of the day. Needs water twice a day. Loves apples. Eats anything else.
Of course.
Loves carrots.
Arthur, everyone
Carrots.
knows
It was
that.
carrots.
Oh no, we've already
Oh, God, no.
Do you not know how to care for a horse, Arthur? I thought you were so
Arthur sort of gets in the carriage because he's getting a bit picked on now, and he's just like
being picked on by the horse, being picked on by Nana.
So
Probably getting pecked on by Madeline. Like it's all the...
and then actually he puts his hair. It's not apples. It's carrots.
I feel like we should arrange to like take a hay bale or something.
Can we buy like a
Probably.
decent
I'm
set of
sure they
carrots
can.
from-
For 2
Yeah.
gold, you get like feed for a week for this.
Yeah,
horse.
easy.
Rudy ponies up for that, and
Oh, okay.
and,
It does take up a fair amount of space because you get like
Yeah.
a sack of what seems to be like homemade pellets of some kind, and you get like bundled up small bale of hay.
Okay, cool.
While he's still in speaking to animals mode, he's gonna ask Madeline if Madeline just wants to sit on top of the carriage, or wants to fly, or wants to go back in the cage.
Sorry, Syrinscape?
Madeline?
Someone is
Yeah,
coughing.
my bird.
Yeah, Syrinscape is doing things.
It's the plague.
Madeline
sounds
flies
like
up and
a-
sits on the top of the carriage.
Sounds kind of like a crackling fire.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
yeah, it's still
Sorry.
set to
I-
tavern music.
I thought I heard someone coughing, and I was like, "It is the plague. We gotta go."
Yeah, no, there is some occasional coughs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Arthur's sort of yelling out. Let's go now. Let's hurry up. This horse has got a job to do, and he likes to do it. So let's go.
So we
Dingo
load Sin
Unchained.
into the carriage. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Yeah. As well as myself and Nana,
Mm.
and then I'd say Arthur would drive the carriage.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Yeah,
That
there's a
would be
seat. There's a
fun.
seat at the front. There's a seat at the front where a driver and one more person could sit. It's a big carriage. Like getting you all in there, you could easily fit like 2 more people
Nice.
if you squeeze. Probably more.
Well, Sin, do you want to sit at the front? Do you want to be in the back here with us, or?
And sort of like just looks. I wouldn't mind sitting in the front. Does the chair fit? And looks like up into the carriage.
That'll
Why
fit.
don't
Looks
we
like you
get-
could definitely.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah,
plenty of
yeah.
space.
Oh, easy. Don't worry about a thing. So we load up Sin next to Arthur there, and as Sin, Rudy's like loading Sin up there, he's like, "You do have to sit next to Arthur, though. I do apologize for that."
I don't mind, Rudy.
I heard that, Rudy.
I don't think he heard me, Sin.
But you get everything sorted. You hitch up Dingo and Dingo to the carriage, and you start getting a move on. How are you all seated? I know Arthur and Sin are in the front.
How are you all
And-
seated? She says as she prepares the battle map.
No.
No.
Well,
I just want to know if someone's flying. Is Nana doing
I
something
guess
special?
my only question would be: is the cart going to be moving faster than the broom?
It looks like equal pace. It's definitely faster. Like with the 2 horses and the carriage, the full thing, you're moving at about a speed of 50.
Okay, so same speed then.
Yeah.
Although we only have the second horse for 8 hours.
That's.
Well, 8 hours of travel.
We're probably only going to be traveling for 8 hours a
Yeah.
day
If
unless
we
we're...
decide to push it, I feel like Nana would put up her hand and say,
Push it. Push it. Good.
Well,
Nana,
we
for
gotta
the
see if
moment.
Dingo will go more than 8 hours, but
Well,
True.
We'll play it by ear.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Rudy and Nana are just in the back. Nana's probably just mostly resting because there's a possibility that she might have to wild shape
Okay.
later.
So, for my information, or for Gerald's information, how secure are the, like, because you said it's a canvas top, like, is there anything that you might consider, like on the sides? Is it wood, or is it
Don't
just
think
canvas
anything's
all
secure enough for
over?
Gerald. Just put
No,
it out
there's
there.
there's like
Yeah.
a half wall of wood, so you're seated, you're facing inwards towards the middle of the carriage, and there's a bit of wood as like a backrest almost, and then there's about like 2 feet of like empty space, and then the
Cool.
canvas top starts, and the canvas top looks like it's removable,
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
but it does have like these wooden arches.
Yeah. Gerald will be inside then, because that could conceivably stop an arrow.
And as I will say, as Gerald is sitting down inside, you do see underneath the bench on the other side, it looks like there's a
large
whole
man.
circus. It looks like there's a loose board, a false board in the carriage.
Oh.
Yeah, with your passive investigation of 17.
Oh,
You,
Oh.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, my investigation is no joke. Everything else is trash.
yeah.
This is a bit odd. I sort of go and, see if it's just like that it hasn't been nailed down properly, or whether it's actually like something. I'll get a
Like,
closer
looking
look.
at it, it doesn't have any nails in it at all. You could probably, the whole board would probably be removable.
Oh, I pick it up a little bit and sort of peer down. Does it go right through
There's
the
a
ground?
little, no, there's a little bit of space actually. Like not a lot, but there's a little bit, and you see there's something in there. Looks like a long stick.
Oh.
Oh, another fucking
Reach and-
stick of smiles.
Reach in and pull it out, I guess. Let's have a
Well, you
look.
start
smile.
pulling it out, and it's
Always.
longer than you expected. It ends up being like 4.5 feet long. No, not like that. It's like laid it down.
How long is this thing?
Yeah, sure. Your Mary Poppins it out. Amazing.
He's a wizard!
My God, Nana, he's
Uh,
finally stepped. He's doing magic.
Oh my god.
It's a rough carved wooden staff at the very end, as you're taking it out, it's curved into the rough shape of 2 wings, and there's a little bit of a gemstone set in between them.
Oh. Hey, look what I found.
I'm pretty sure that
Is
was.
that a stick? What have you done?
It seems to be some sort of a rod or short staff of some sort. It was hidden under the, there seems to be a small hidden compartment that I guess the cart seller overlooked.
That's not something someone just leaves there.
It's
on
no,
purpose.
it's. I mean, someone would have left it there on purpose. Certainly, the previous owner probably.
Oh, what if you identify?
Yes, all right, a good idea.
We
Nana.
have time?
I've got all day.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll sit down and I'll spend the next 11 minutes ritual casting Identify.
You find out that this is a Skyblinder staff.
What does it mean?
Sky Blinder? Was it?
Yeah, it has a +1 to attack and damage with using it as a quarterstaff. It also gives +1 to spell attacks. It requires attunement. It does not give +1 to spell DC, only spell attacks.
I thought it was gonna
But-
like give +1 to like flying.
It also has an effect that you
Oh,
can.
I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. However, this one is incomplete. It looks like it's been carved from the wrong kind of wood. So this one has a detrimental effect as well.
Right. Yeah.
Where if you attune to it, while attuned to this thing, you gain 1d4 times 10 pounds in weight.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this staff would be good for anyone who can cast offensive magic. Also, very good if we're up against flying creatures. So if you see a creature roughly within 30 feet of yourself, that will attack you, you can hold this staff aloft, and it will shine a bright, flaring light, and that'll make it very hard for them to attack you for at least 6 seconds or so.
Potentially blinding them as well.
Potentially blinding them as well, yes.
And oh, okay, all right.
It
Does seem handy.
You will need to attune to this item, though. Do any of you spellcasters, Nana, Rudy, do you have some?
I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of overloaded with this, this shield. Wait, I have it. Oh yeah, shield. Yes, and
It seems more Nana's speed, to be honest.
Oh, it is probably short enough, but I don't really use much except for my spoon. I've never...
But
I mean,
the problem is,
I can hold it in my bag. We can always decide what to do with it, right?
I guess I would use it myself, except I'm currently attuned to the maximum number of items that I can attune to. So,
What about Sin?
I don't believe Sin knows any offensive spells at the moment, but
Oh, not yet. Yes, but she'll definitely learn.
I mean, it could
be good for a defensive measure. If Nana, if you don't want to use it.
I'm just waiting for Gerald to share the drawbacks with us.
No drawbacks, apparently.
Oh, wow. Sounds great. Put it in the bag of holding.
Why don't we just hang on to it for now, and maybe eventually when we pass it off, it could be a nice. And then because obviously we're talking a little lower, it's like it's a goodbye present or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's very useful, though. Well, it's up to you.
No, I'll
Here
just
you go.
stuff it in here just for safekeeping. You never know.
Very good. Well, do you want to put it on your sheet then? Is in the...
Yeah, you can
sure,
you can search Skyblinder Staff.
Well, that's a good find. I think the cart just paid for itself, in any case.
Oh yeah, we should just fucking sell it back and get
We could
some
just sell
money.
it.
Right?
We could just sell it. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, that's okay. It's in my bag now. To be
You're
honest,
getting-
I don't think Nana would have used it anyway, because I only use spoons.
I mean, you just have to be attuned to it. You don't need to necessarily be using it as a weapon.
Yeah.
I think you
So why
underestimate
not?
Cuddly's roleplay here, Roju.
Yeah, if you want to tune to it, you'd have to either not use the spoon or get rid of your shield, because you need to have it in a hand as well.
Absolutely fucking not. Nope. Shield is a great serving platter. No.
Wait, Nana has a shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serving platter. We've been through this.
It's got spikes on the side, and sometimes she'll make cookies, but she'll be like, "Oh, mine the spikes," and everyone like fucking pricks themselves with the
Wow.
Just
There you go.
As
Does
the day
everyone
goes
secretly
on-
have a shield? What's going on?
Arthur's got one.
fuck.
Yeah, where's your shield, Gerald?
I mean, I can cast shield.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Everyone has a secret shield.
As the day goes on, you realize as soon as the sun reaches the highest point in the sky, Dingo just stops.
Danny's like, you didn't know about Goose's shield?
Goose is the shield.
Yeah, Goose is the shield. Its entire
Dingo
body,
stops
yeah.
and refuses to budge until he's gotten food and water.
Arthur sort
And
of
then-
bangs on the back of the cart for Nana.
Yeah, and
Also,
then-
what do you want?
Food for Dingo.
As soon as Dingo has been fed and watered, just immediately starts moving again.
I
Nice.
think we've picked up a
And-
very fickle horse.
As night starts falling, Dingo automatically settles towards, you find a stone marker along the road, and you haven't seen anyone else along the road yet today. But you find a stone marker, and just a few hundred feet later, there's a camping site along the merchant roads. And Dingo almost by himself turns into that spot and just stops.
There you go.
And as you're settling down for the night, I'm going to need.
So, speaking of settling down for the
Ozzy
night,
to roll a d20.
I'm gonna be setting up the old hut and putting a nice alarm around it as well.
It's a 12.
A 12. Good to know. And we will be taking our break here. We will be back in a few minutes. I will be going to the bathroom and refilling my drinks and doing some other things.
Good idea. Alright, guys, we'll be back in just 2 seconds.
I'm gonna eat my burger then.
I will be leaving the chat in with anyone who's left while I'm gone.
Ah, nobody. Wait, Roju, yes.
Roju, enjoy burger eating stream.
I'm gonna be. I don't know if chat wants to watch me eat a burger.
I mean, I think they do.
But it should be a pretty interesting color because it's got a green bun.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a matcha.
A matcha bun.
Yeah, it's a matcha.
A matcha made in heaven. Nice.
Matcha something? I don't know. It's bun and it's green.
I love it. I'll be right back. I need to.
Looks
keep
pretty
it.
good. Just. Oh. A big one. That's a good boy. It just needs enough tang, you know? D&D is now a burger eating stream. So, can you taste the matcha much? Oh. Well, it does give it like a little bit of a, because it's still a bit brioche-y, the bread, but it's got a little bit of that bitterness, like just a hint, but it's still mostly like a sweetish kind of a bread. Yeah, that's what I did. I just had a nibble of the bit of the bread by itself, yeah, it's just got. There's just a hint of that matcha, slightly bitterness, but very, very faint, not overpowering at all. Yeah. Oh god, sauce going everywhere. My beard is just gonna like be covered in sauce, I feel, by the end of this. Also, supposedly this is vegan cheese as well. Actually not terrible. I have very bad experiences with vegan cheese, but this is actually not bad. Not bad at all.
Alrighty, I am back. Roju,
Yes.
I'm not sure if you've probably already answered this question, but
Maybe.
Otter This World is asking what type of burger.
Okay, so it's a veggie burger. It's got lettuce, tomato, some sort of vegan cheese, onion, like grilled onion. It's got a vegan mayo, which is actually really nice, surprisingly, and also an American mustard. And it's on a matcha a green matcha brioche bun, as you can see.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's very saucy, which I like in a burger. It's not bad. It's not the patty itself. The veggie patty itself is not the best I've ever had, but overall, the burger is a win. Excellent.
It reminds me of a burger I used to get when I was back where I used to live, and it was a grilled chicken. It was like a truffle mayonnaise or something like that. Yeah, it was really, really nice mayonnaise. And then it was a certain type of cheese though. I can't remember what the cheese was. Anyway, the long story short was it was like a very greasy cheese mixed with the truffle mayonnaise. It was like a really goopy, saucy rocket capsicum grilled chicken. Yeah, it was very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, I find vegan cheese really hit and miss as well, Denny. But this one's actually like
Tastes like cheese?
It kind of tastes like cheese.
Love that for you.
I mean,
I
it kind of tastes a bit like plastic cheese, like Kraft Singles kind of cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean
but that's still better than what a lot of them get to.
Yeah, understandable.
But yeah, sauce is nice and tangy.
Worse than plastic.
It's a ramen.
Okay.
Saturday night, last night, and it was just a tofu, gluten-free, vegan, and it was just the best one I've ever had. It had nice little some chili in there.
Yum.
Yeah, it was just I've never had anything like that because I've always had tofu, but it's been terrible. So I was very skeptical paying $18-20 for this ramen. And then it was good.
We've honestly, Nokia and I, we've been doing something a little. It's kind of like a really cheap way of doing it, but like Maggi, the brand Maggi is doing like a Laksa, 2-minute noodle at the moment, and you can get that, and then in our Woolworths you can get like fried fish balls. And so you get the fish balls, and you also get like your fried chicken and everything, and essentially you can make up an actual laksa quite simply and cheaply out of this laksa. It's actually quite nice.
Fish balls.
Why the fish balls? Because you got to have
No, I was just repeating fried fish balls.
Yeah, so it's essentially like processed fish. So it is
ball but fish.
Yeah. But it's not literal fish balls.
No, I wasn't taking the low road there. I actually was not plucking the low road.
It's not a fishticle, no. Think of it like this. You know a chicken nugget is processed chicken, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Chicken nugget chicken.
Yes.
I would argue, I actually blew some people's minds the other day. I did an education thing, and I told them about, birds being avian dinosaurs, and I posed the question to them. Are dinosaur chicken nuggets just dinosaur nuggets? Double dinosaur nuggets. And the kids were like, best moment of my life.
What you're doing is you're informing children that they're in fact eating dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You're blowing their tiny little minds.
Yeah. No regrets.
Well, I've eaten crocodiles, so I have eaten a dinosaur.
You have not.
Crocodiles are dinosaurs, aren't they not?
No, but there was old ass. There's a difference.
They're practically prehistoric.
But they're not dinosaurs.
But don't worry, you have eaten dinosaur.
Because you've had chicken.
I love my life!
I hope you enjoy whenever I send you nerdy dinosaur TikTok.
Fuck, I do. It's so great. Joe's just like every other day, like without fail. Except when you've been like really tired. I know you're really tired when you don't send them.
Oh yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I go through TikTok and just see what Josie sent me. It's great.
Yeah, she just sends me all these fantastic science ones.
Before we get back into it, Odd of this World is just yelled in my chat. Does that mug say T-Rex?
It does.
It does.
It does.
It absolutely does.
It
Yeah.
does say
It's been
T-Rex.
here when we had the Drac on as a guest. Then we had the 2 T-Rex
Yeah,
mugs
two-
on
yep.
screen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Yes.
It was good.
But are we ready for some more D&D?
Action.
Yes.
Yes.
That was perfectly timed for me to finish that burger.
You're setting up camp. Gerald is setting up the dome, as per usual. You realize quickly that while you can fit all the people inside the dome, neither the carriage nor the horse does.
Aw.
Gerald does not care.
Wow.
As long as he is in the dome, that's all that matters.
Well, maybe whoever is. We always keep watch, right? So whoever's keeping watch can sit outside with.
Well, you don't need to sit outside the dome. The beautiful thing about it, if you remember, is that you can see
Like I said,
straight
whoever's
through it.
keeping watch is going to sit outside with Dingo.
Oh.
I do want to remind as well that Nana has a new thing that she hasn't had gotten the opportunity to use.
True! I haven't! Hold on.
Oh, what have you got?
The thing we talked about when we discussed the Arthur Pile Bunker.
Oh,
Yes!
oh yeah.
Okay, actually,
Uh-huh.
that's so fucking true. Okay,
It's good.
Um,
It's a good one.
it is Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I can do is to extend our little tent if anyone won't fit comfortably, because we have a lot of people.
This thing is big enough to encompass the horse and the carriage as well.
Sweet. Well, we want some extra. You know, if we want to leave stuff in the carriage, fair enough. So, during a short or long rest, you can touch a point in space and create an invisible 30-foot sphere that grants a +5 d20 bonus to, or just +5. Sorry, bonus to stealth and perception checks while within it, and light from open flames within it can't be seen. So if we're keeping watch from in there, we should be able to see more.
Yeah, you can still have a campfire going, and the campfire cannot be seen
Oh
outside.
heck.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
really
I can
cool.
do that. Yeah, I guess I can. I almost forgot about that actually. I
That's
can do
very
that while
cool.
we're. Yeah.
You got the double camp layer.
Yeah, we got the bunker within the fucking bunker.
And the tiny hut is like 20 foot in diameter. It can
No, it's 10.
10-foot radius.
Okay, so it's 20 diameter.
Yeah. Can hold 9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it's
That's why I said
it's
the
not-
horse and the carriage will not.
Yeah, they won't fit, but it's a big it's a big
Nana's
space.
30-foot radius.
Yeah, yeah.
Is big. Is big.
Is real
Alright.
big.
So we pretty much take up the entire campsite, is what I'm hearing.
Kind of.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
All right.
We just have a lot of stuff, okay?
Rudy, like, as we're sort of setting things up and whatnot, Rudy's had a thought, and he's realized he's still holding onto this fucking dragon horn that he's been hanging
Yeah.
onto for ages, and he's kind of like, he remembered, like, he wanted to make some, like, like rolling bones and whatnot out of it. That
Mhm.
was his sort of intention with it, but it's a dragon horn, so there wouldn't be any form of knife or anything that would be able to carve it at all, like that we would have access to.
You probably still could.
It would take
The
time.
horns of the dragon is essentially ivory.
Right. Yeah. I was wondering, like, it doesn't have to be tonight, but now that he's kind of like, what happened in the town was kind of like a whirlwind of thing. And he kind of forgot about it, but now he's kind of like, now he's on the road again. He's got time up his sleeve. He's like, oh yeah, I did want to do that. So not right now, but over time, he'd probably like start attempting that when there's good
Yeah.
time.
I'm trying to. But eventually, you make yourselves comfortable as can be. You go to bed. Is anyone taking watch?
Arthur will take
Oh.
first watch.
Okay.
When does because you do need some form of rest, don't you? You don't
Yeah,
need to
but
sleep, but you need rest.
Not as long as you guys. No.
Well, is it enough time for like Rudy to get a full night's rest and then to come out and take over the watch, or like what? How much time do you need to rest?
Let me just bring that
It's
up.
4 hours.
I think
4
yeah,
hours,
I think
right.
it's
Okay.
4 hours. So I could do a half night essentially.
Right. So
Sweet.
yeah, so we need it. We need a second watch, right?
Yeah, and probably a third actually.
Yeah,
Nana can
you-
take
you-
third because she's gonna have to be up to feed Dingo right then. So she might as well.
All right, Rudy will take second, and then
I
Nana
need.
takes third.
Gerald still needs 10 hours because of his cloak.
Oh, he'll be fucking done.
Yeah, you
so.
you stay down.
Just sleep in the carriage while
Just
moving.
sleep.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. We have a watch. Done.
Yeah, so you sit down, you make a little campfire, and you, from the outside, the light cannot be seen, and you are all visible, but obscured. It's more like it creates this like mirage-esque layer. Things can still be seen within, but it's like muted and like hard to tell. Like you can see shapes, but not details.
Right. It's still better than nothing. I mean, we're at a campsite.
yeah.
Like, you expect to see smoke and stuff like that.
Arnold, feel free to make a perception check. And roll perception and add 5 from the Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow.
Nice.
That's
Go
That is
Nana,
such a
go
good
Nana,
one.
go Nana.
It's
I'm
good.
OP now.
especially with your +8 to perception.
Yeah,
Jesus
because
Christ.
if you get a +5 on +8, that's already like 13.
+13, yeah.
You're gonna see
So
something.
15 +13, we're over there. Not over
No
30,
+5,
here.
so
You're
20.
gonna start smelling colors, Arthur.
Yeah. Just
You
get
got your-
synesthesia.
Taste vision.
Yeah, so 18.
Like a snake, just like licking the air.
Yeah.
Taste like danger.
As
Yes.
night is coming to, it's a total of a 20. As the night is coming to, the night goes quiet. You can still hear crickets, a few stray bird calls. The sky is clear, you can see the stars. But you see something after about 2 hours, when the sun has completely set.
Okay.
Being able to see in the darkness, and for some reason, whatever Nana did has made it easier to spot movement outside of the camp. And you see several shapes coming towards the campsite.
Do I know what speed they're coming at me? Are they sneak
Slowly.
speed?
Yeah, they
Slowly.
look like they're sneaking.
Alright, just for reference in mind, where is everyone sleeping? Like, are they just sleeping around the fire, or
In the dome.
In the dome. Yeah, they would be sleeping in the dome. So they would
Alright.
be kind of clumped together.
I'm going to say Rudy's probably the closest next to where I am.
Because
so
he'd be
I-
taking the second watch. Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
So I sort of start kicking his legs to try and wake him up. Just, wait, Rudy.
Arthur, oh, is
No,
it
no,
time
no.
already?
No,
Is it
no,
time
Rudy,
already?
Rudy. There's something out there moving.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just, something bad, something dangerous. Oh, where's my?
I can't tell. I just see figures, and they are coming towards us.
Alright.
So very slowly.
Does Arthur pointing it out allow Rudy to see it, or does he have to make a check as well?
You do not have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. Arthur, I can't see a bloody thing.
Look, you'll have
But
to
the
trust me.
direction is not from the road. They're coming like from the open field.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Should I
mean-
wake everyone? I mean,
I think this could. I think,
you know what? I'm gonna wake Nana, but maybe not Gerald.
Just an
Gerald-
oath in his sleep. Oh.
Gerald, I swear Gerald is
Oh my God.
actually snoring twice.
Yeah,
He's that
let's-
deep in sleep.
let's wake up Nana, because Nana's got night vision. So
Yeah, it's like,
Yes.
Nana, Nana.
It's
Oh,
not
see
time,
something.
Dingo. No, no.
No, it's the
Oh, sorry.
Nana.
Yes.
Arthur sees something. I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
It's too dark.
Nana looks. this? Do I
multiple
need
figures
to roll
that
something?
direction.
Or since he's pointing it out, do I?
Since he's
see it?
pointing it out, you do see
Okay.
shapes that are slowly, looks like they're crawling close to the ground towards your campsite.
Would you say they're human shapes, or just like hard to tell at this distance?
It's too hard to tell at this distance.
Okay.
So I've got an idea. Do I shoot out a warning shot in that direction to maybe scare them off?
No, that's
Well,
a terrible idea. What if they're
that's
friendly?
going to start things off on a rocky foot for sure.
Look, they're on their bellies. They're coming towards us.
Why don't we just light a light so that it makes it very clear that we are awake and know that they're there? Yet not firing at them. And the fact
Are
that
they out? They're outside the sphere now. Yeah, they would be.
Yes, it looks like these shapes that are coming are still like pretty far away. The moonlight, the starlight is helping you spot them.
Right.
Mm.
With this, Rudy's like, that's it. No warning shot needed. Rudy just casts light on his hammer and holds it up high.
They wouldn't
Nana
see
will
it
produce flame. That's true. Well,
unless
will they see
you
light, though?
step outside of the dome.
They might
They-
see
Yeah.
the light.
Oh,
It doesn't
don't-
pass
they
through.
don't- Oh, they don't see the light at all.
Oh.
No, they
Well,
can't see
it
inside.
says-
We can see
It
out.
only says light from open flames.
Ah.
I kind of think
So
for
the
now.
magical light from the mace shines through.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
they're
Cool.
friend-shaped house.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Don't know
it
if
just
they're
says light from open flames, such as campfires and torches.
Sweet.
Okay, so they won't see my light, but they probably will see your lights.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Rudy's more just like making it aware that we're up and moving now. It makes us less of an ideal target.
Does it seem like they've
Oh.
slowed down?
Yeah, it looks like they've stopped.
Yeah. If you were outside the dome but still within Nana's thing, they would see the light. But inside the dome, they won't see the light.
Inside the
Oh,
dome, they won't see it. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay. All right. So.
I assumed we were outside the dome. But
Okay,
inside
hang on.
the dome.
Hold on. Let's do this because I know the players can see the map. I'm gonna do some things.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, hang on. So let's refer to there's tiny hut and there's dome. So
No,
That's the same
no,
thing.
There's big dome, Nana, and dome is tiny hut, and I will hear no arguments against this.
Look, you've been overruled. I'm gonna go cuddly. I choose chaos.
The
Dome and dome.
the tiny hut is a dome. So
Yes,
Call
the
it
dome.
tiny hut. So can we not call it the tiny hut and then the big dome?
I'm sorry, it's dome and
Is-
it's dome. And once
is-
we put another one inside, it'll be dome.
dome, dome, dome.
Welcome
Was
to
that
the
a cute
dome.
polka dot dress on Josie? I bet it was, but everything.
Yeah, straight from the top of my dome.
Your sister.
Surrounded by fools.
Oh my God, Benny.
Jeez, that is.
No, it's a dome.
Yeah, you dome.
That's it. Wow, I'm
I know chat can't see it, but I've got.
furious.
I'm looking at what Josie's
I
up
mean,
to.
you look at tiny.
Yeah, it's clearly a dome. Hut in dome. Josie's
No,
writing it
look,
right
it's-
now. Chat, I know you can't see this, but there is hut, dome.
But look, the tiny
dome.
hut. The description says a 10-foot radius immobile dome of force.
But it's called tiny hut.
But it's a dome.
Nanny's is not called tiny hut.
It's big hut.
Big hut.
That's it. We changed it.
Tiny
to
hut and big
small
hut.
Big hut.
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 Hut and hut.
Hut, hut.
We're gonna sound like football
Hut,
players
hut,
in a minute.
hut.
Hut. Whatever you do.
There.
Dome squared. I love
All right,
it.
so
Yes.
Swap in
again,
screen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm-
Shall we
Oh,
swap screens?
we're swapping over, are we? So you
Hot
can.
and
Let's-
hard.
We'll show you the thing.
Let's-
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There you
It's
go.
okay.
swap over for everyone's
Okay.
visibility.
It's okay.
Hut and half.
so chat, can I just get an agreement in chat that it's a hut and a half? Okay.
Oh,
No, I
is
don't.
it
But
is
this-
it actually? Have I written it? Oh God, is it mirrored?
No, you've done it
No, it's
right.
perfect.
You've done
No,
it
it's
right.
perfect. No,
You've done it
you've
right.
Yeah, for you maybe, but not for stream.
For our streams, it's fine though.
Oh,
No, mine is reverse. Mine is
Type
reverse.
1 if it's dome and dome. Type
Oh my
2
God,
if you want
no.
to get banned today.
Yeah, and if you get banned in cuddly chat, I will work you with open up. Alright? There you go. Done.
Wow.
You trade a cuddly
the hammer.
for a no for us. Alright?
God damn it, House.
Currently, we have sleeping inside. We have I have a little goblin token for Sin. Sorry, Sin.
Hey, goblins are cute too.
Especially the
And-
Final
They can be.
Fantasy 14 goblins. Have you seen them? They're
Oh my God,
adorable.
where's Desi with his fucking goblin joke?
There we go. Look. Is this intelligible now?
Okay, so
Yes.
again, okay.
I would say so, yes.
Myself, Arthur are outside the huts, but within the hearth. Yes, yes. So by me shining light or casting light on my mace,
They would see.
our
Yeah.
potential interlopers can see my light. Right.
Yes. If you're outside the hut,
I
but
am.
inside the hearth.
Yes, clearly.
We're in the dome.
That was the intention. That
No,
was the
Pemmy says it's the t inside the tray.
Yes.
Rudy Magic Hands McGee has cast light on his mace with the intention of making sure that they can see that we are awake and moving around.
Yeah. And it looks like these figures have stopped the red vans, but they are still out there.
They're out there.
Right.
Okay.
Arthur, with your perception being as high as it is, you can see that while the shapes have stopped advancing, it looks like they're spreading out.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
it's starting to spread out, like it's gonna try to surround us, guys.
Okay, alright. Okay, Nana, I think you need to wake up. Gerald, this is definitely an aggressive movement.
All right. Just don't fire anything yet. We might be able to maybe come to some sort of conclusion. I'll go get Gerald. I think he'll probably want a warning shot too, though. Gerald. Sort of shakes him a little bit. Gerald.
Oh, no. Yes.
We don't want to alarm you, but we've got things crawling towards the camp, and we.
Oh,
would
God.
love oh no, you're fine. You're fine. We're fine.
Oh, no, we're in the hut. We're fine. They can't do anything to us in here.
Oh, yes, we're in the dome. So you'll be fine.
Yes. Oh,
And
and my alarm
we just
hasn't
wanted-
gone off, so they're not too close yet.
No, we're just trying to figure out if they're friends, and we'd like them to be friends.
Did you want me to cast a fireball at them?
No. That is what we were trying to avoid.
And
Oh.
all you hear is an arrow flies out.
Fuck!
Fun sound.
And it's a crit as well. Oh
is
my
it-
fucking god.
Oh,
He's trying to aim for someone.
oh my god.
Are you aiming for someone? Who are you aiming for then? Just a random shape?
Just random shape.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Dude! We could be friends!
Then,
It
well,
makes a friend shape.
As you do, I'm gonna need you all to, instead of rolling initiative, we're going to use, since we're having D&D Beyond, I've used recently the combat tracker, and it is super convenient, because it
Oh.
automatically rolls
Oh.
everyone's initiative.
Ooh.
I'll be-
Hey, okay.
I will be able to see all the initiatives and the turn orders.
Cool.
So,
And I can like add I can see everyone's quick stats like AC and hit points and everything.
Nice.
It's super
Alright,
convenient.
how do we do that?
Cool.
yes.
No, I do it. I
Okay,
do it.
beautiful.
You just listen. You just
Yeah.
listen.
You just shut up and
Yeah.
listen.
You know that
I
thing
can do
that we're
that.
really bad at, Orb? We just need to do that, you know?
Oh shit. Yeah, sorry, what, Josie? What?
What?
So I have now rolled all of the initiatives and they've been set into a turn order. But your attack is a crit. Feel free to roll damage. You
Oh,
also
God. Sneak attack
you do
crit.
You do get sneak attack. This person that you were aiming for was not
Person!
prepared.
Orb?
This individual, this creature.
This thing
Sneak
from
attack
beyond.
damage, that would be 16.
Oh my god. That's... Let me get a fuck...
That
it
can't
was
be right.
So it was originally 11.
I'm.
It was
wait,
originally
I'm-
11, and then I added 5 for sneak attack, which is 16.
No, but
It's a
is
crit,
max
dude.
damage.
No,
Yeah,
it's double damage.
No, the crit doubles the damage. So it's
double dice.
Yeah, you double all the dice values. Hold on.
And
For
then it
some
comes
reason,
out
I'm
and
in.
smacks you.
Okay, there it is.
Goes,
Perfect.
They
Perfect.
might be fun-shaped.
You just look at what you rolled.
Yeah.
You remove any modifiers, which I think for you
So it's going to
is
be
-2 for archery battles for your plus,
Well,
and it's minus.
You can, if
4
you click
for
on the things in the Discord channel. So he got a 4 on his attack roll. Oh, sorry, his damage roll, and a 5 on his sneak
Yeah.
attack dice.
4 or 5, so you get 9. So it's
So
actually
it's 18 plus 7.
18 plus 7, 25 points of damage.
Okay. Yep.
Boom, and you know what? We're doing this.
I was going to say, this probably going to be... There it is.
So I will be placing out now.
Turn those
these-
drums down.
Yep, immediately drums need to go down.
Me in the leg. I can't. You hit Housewife. I don't know what to tell you. Housewife is very French-shaped. What the fuck?
I was just going to say, do we just hear this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hear like a loud yelp, and all of these creatures immediately spring to their legs and start running towards the group of you all.
Ah, okay.
And
There we go.
first up, we have this one. And now that they're coming into the light, they're coming closer, you can see these humanoid hyenas with weapons that look worn, old, homemade.
Oh. Are you sure you didn't want me to cast Fireball, Nano?
And it just starts rushing in. It's got a... Let me double check. Click. This is so convenient. The combat tracker is amazing. This one is gonna run. It runs into the barrier. It hesitates for a moment.
Sick.
This is sick. I mean, this is... I'm ready to kill some
It
bitches.
stops. And it's going to use its sudden rush ability to run straight up to Arthur, who unleashed the arrow. Just running in. It sees the dome and the horse, and Dingo starts whinnying and like stressed out, tramping at the ground. Let's see.
Oh boy. Not Dingo! We made a promise, man!
We gotta keep him
sorry,
safe.
There's
Ready to catch
one,
another arrow?
one too many tokens. There we go.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, at least from what I can tell.
Oh, I think my.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having that thing
let's-
again where the battle map's freezing up. Alright, here we go.
Is it? You just need to.
Not
pull back
you.
up
It's for me. Yeah, it's the Discord thing playing up when it's in the background.
Okay. Let's see. This one is going to do 5. Seeing its larger, more aggressive-looking friend run straight in through this like shimmering field, it just guns for it. 5, 10, 15. Sees the dome, rounds around it. 25, and it runs up. Starts running around. Sees the source of the light being Rudy, and it's gonna come up and it's going to attack you.
What?
3 times.
Holy moly!
Ooh.
No. Well done.
As it comes in, it has this jagged blade. It looks like it's old, and could have been a cutlass once, but it's been broken and sharpened over and over and over. First attack is a 6 to hit.
Rudy easily parries that away with his shield. Easily.
Second is a 15.
Rudy lets it bounce off his armor.
And lastly, it comes in towards your face. As it bounces off the armor, it lunges with its maw towards your face.
Oh, okay, that's a little threat there.
13.
Oh no, I don't have
13.
armor there.
You get the shield up and knock it in its bottom jaw and knock it away. The next one runs in, collides with the dome because it couldn't really tell it was there. Falls prone and uses the last of its movement to get up. So it's just standing there.
I feel bad for it. Oh my god.
I do not feel bad for it. Oh,
right.
also,
That's
alarm. Ding,
embarrassing.
ding. Oh,
The
good.
alarm starts going
Yeah.
off and it wakes up. Oh, no.
Yeah, Gerald and Sin wakes up at this point.
Ah.
And the last one is going to run in and is going to go for the horse and is going to spend its
Not on my watch.
it's gonna spend its action trying to untie Dingo from a post that you had set up.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and steal our horse.
Nana, your go.
Okay. Oh, dang.
Arthur, you're
Okay.
next.
Well, Nana looks like she's in the dome, so...
In the dome.
Huge shout out to Syrinscape. Syrinscape is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We can do that.
you said Sin just woke up, so
Yeah.
Nana's going to say, Sin, stay in the hut, and probably
Okay.
run towards, run towards the horse, I suppose, and try and stop that person.
Yeah, you can run up and get next to the one that's currently at the horse.
Yeah, and just despite the fact that it's probably too fucking late, be like, if you need some help, we can talk about it, please. Let us help you without trying to steal our things.
And it just snarls at you as it's janking at the reins to the horse.
That's about what I fucking thought.
You see Nana muttering to herself.
Pretty much.
No one just wants to
I will
talk
go.
anymore.
No. What is it with young people these days? Nobody wants to have a fucking conversation. We will, shillelagh. Just a smack. So you know we're not fucking around. Nana ain't fucking around. Not gonna do anything, but, you know. Hold on.
Well, you
I
can
don't know.
always
It's,
smack.
it's smacky. It's a 15.
50, you're attacking. Yeah, 50 just hits.
Okay.
That's it.
roll
That's good to
damages.
know.
Wait. Roll damages.
It's like,
Okay, there we
no, stop it!
I'm gonna turn my own volume down a little bit.
It
it's
is,
very
I
loud.
believe 6 of whatever damage it is. 6 of bludgeoning.
No, it says 9. It says 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's probably because I accidentally rolled a second one, so I think it's only 6. 6 was the first one.
We only
That's
No,
not.
9. It's
Yeah,
a
we
9.
only see
The one.
9.
The 9 was the first one. 6
It
was the
keeps
second
rolling
one.
it, help me!
9 was first.
9 was
the 9
first.
came
Okay,
first.
Yeah.
okay. But I thought it was a D8. Alright, I won't.
It'll be a
I'll question
D8,
it.
like, it'll be an whatever it is plus whatever, right? You still have modifiers.
It is still rolling.
I want
It's
to
actually
stop
still rolling.
rolling.
Just refresh your screen.
Refresh
Refresh
page.
your
Refresh
screen.
page.
Yeah, refresh D&D Beyond. But
Fucking smack it.
you hold up your ladle, and the vines and the thorns grow, and you just like whack it in the back of the knee, and it just like crumples down for a moment. And there's this loud crunch, and you can see like the kneecap has twisted to the side of the leg.
Oh.
And there's more
And this
where that
thing just
came
it
from.
just whimpers as you whack it. That would Arthur, your go.
So which one did I hit the first time?
The one that's this one that's still outside.
Okay. So obviously I'm going to shoot the guy in front of me.
Yeah, you have disadvantage when firing ranged attacks and you have an enemy in melee.
Not as much disadvantage of when you use your cornerstone.
Yeah, switching to sword would not. Swords would not have disadvantage.
We-
Yes, but it takes
No, we-
my turn.
Not if you drop the bow. If you just drop the bow to the ground.
Yeah, okay. If I drop the bow and pull out my short sword.
Yeah, you can attack.
Now, okay, I'm gonna attack 24.
What the fuck? Yeah, that hits.
It's a +8 on the sword as well, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Arthur kills everyone.
Yeah, because it's a short sword, it's dex.
No sneak attack.
No
It's
sneak
no
attack,
sneak
so
attack.
it's just 10.
Yeah,
It comes up with sneak attack each time, but...
Yeah, well, it's...
Yeah.
Wait, no, it is sneak attack, because you do have an ally.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Ozzy's right next to me, yeah,
Yeah,
15.
Rudy's here.
Yeah, and I do
Yeah.
believe you have an extra attack
Yes, because
from your
I got
ranger level.
Horde breaker.
That too, but don't you also have an extra attack because
Yeah.
we're level 5 ranger?
Yeah, so I get 2 attacks
Arson-
with the sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the same guy for another 25 points.
Yeah, that
25,
that hits.
To hit,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm gonna do, well, that's 9 piercing with 5.
Yeah, it's only 9 because sneak attack is once per round. You
And then
drop
I
the
use-
bow, you grab your sword, slash, and then you just look up and you just see the whole you just gutted it. It just the intestines just fall out and
Yeah.
falls to the ground.
It doesn't even know what happened because it followed the bow falling and you've just killed it and it's like
Yeah, you
no
just
idea.
threw the bow to the
Yeah.
side. It looked there and just and quietly to the ground. But yes, you do get your horde breaker attack.
Horde breaker attack, obviously at the one up front of Ozzy. Because he was at
Wait,
5
no,
feet.
you can't
No?
reach that one. That one is 10 feet away.
But,
Sorry.
but I can move forward. I still have the movement. Do I not?
Well, you wouldn't trigger horde breaker.
But that's still 5 feet within where the other person was.
Yeah, but it has to be within 5 feet of you. You have to be able to reach as well.
Once of your turns, a different creature that's in 5 feet of the original target,
You can't
and
move in anywhere.
within range.
Ah, okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can move up and be
Yeah.
against them for the next turn.
Yeah, I will do that. And I just go,
Stepping over its buddy's corpse.
and I go and I look this thing in the eye and go, "You ready?"
And you just see these piercing eyes and just and raises its own weapon against you.
I'm really great.
It is now this one's turn. Let's see. The one that's still outside is going to just carefully step inside the barrier, and it's going to fire its longbow against Rudy. Yeah, because you're the one with the light. You're like,
yeah, that's
shining
fine.
like a beacon.
I'm a beacon.
You've had worse arrows, to be honest. So you've had arrows from someone.
Although
more
I keep forgetting
dangerous.
that my shield is a shield of range resistance.
That's true.
So
Yeah, remember that.
I've got to remember that.
So that's good.
Let's see. We got a 13 to hit.
No, Rudy just ducks the head out of the way a little bit.
So it fires off an arrow. It hits you duck away, and it just pings off your armor. And then it gets eye contact with the knoll that is in between Arthur and Rudy, and just gives a nod. And immediately that knoll gets an attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's going to attack Arthur. Natural 20.
Oh shit! Revenge crit.
Revenge of the hyenas.
Yeah. So it is going to get. There we go. Well, you
I'm just
take
vibing to this music.
10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, is that
as it cuts
all?
in-
Wow, don't
Yeah.
you know 10 is a lot to some of us, okay? So you calm down.
Yeah.
And it's going to use the rest of its movement to just circle the inside of the barrier a little bit, get a bit more lay of the arena. Rudy, you're up next. Gerald, you're on deck.
Okay. Wait, so it's not Rudy now or me now?
Yeah, Rudy's now.
Oh,
it's Rudy's turn.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
Gerald, you're
Right,
next.
I was
Cool. Yeah, that's I got that right.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, okay. Okay, cool. In that case, Rudy is going to, he's feeling the heft of this new hammer. He wants to try it out.
Oh
Screw
my
spells
God,
tonight.
you can
He's
explode
gonna
yourself.
swing this
The +3 hammer?
explosive- Yeah, this explosive +3 hammer.
Arthur's now sweating a little bit. He's doing the road
Oh
to
my-
panic sweat.
So, yeah, what did you roll?
Rolled a 3.
Very
Okay.
close. Very close.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, if Rudy rolls a natural 1 on attack, the hammer will disintegrate or in Rudy's mind explode.
Yeah. So you go to swing the hammer, but this gnoll like deftly just parries your blow,
That's fine. Rudy, he's a-okay because
and this starts like laughing, cackling at you.
we're gonna do a
hyena
laugh
sound.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Classic hyena.
Laugh it up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because,
Anything for a bonus action?
yeah, he's then. Actually, probably should have done this. God, it's been a while. I'm just trying to like remember like exactly what I can do as a. Where's my
Bless you.
actions?
Surprise me.
Bonus actions. It's a bonus action.
On repeat.
Yeah. So Rudy's gonna cast Shield of Faith on Arthur.
Okay.
So you get a plus.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now they've
Yes.
got us nicely up to 17.
Yeah, there you go. You're equal with Rudy now.
You're
Yeah,
now
tank-
equals.
you're now-
The ship is sailing.
Yeah, we're now a couple
We
of
love
tanky,
to see it.
a couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
tanky boys protecting the party. Let's do this.
Yeah, doing some massive
Oh my God.
DPS damage.
Heck
I mean,
yeah.
well, one of us is, but
I don't need to DPS if I can take it. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Gerald, woken up by all
Mhm.
the commotion around you.
Yeah, how many...
You look out the dome and you see these creatures surrounding you. You see one that's just outside the dome, almost pressed up against it,
Yeah.
just trying to peer inside. Yeah, almost like it's trying desperately to look inside.
So how many targets can I see at the moment?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I think what I'll do is I will briefly step outside in a direction that will allow me to see
First, have your movement to stand up.
3 of them.
So where do you want to go?
I want to be able to just see 3 of them.
Yeah, you can see 3 of them.
But I'll need to be outside of the dome to cast a spell. So I'll just take a 5-foot step out of the dome.
Yeah, and that removes the dome.
oh,
Isn't
If
it when...
you leave the dome, it goes away. If you leave
Oh.
the dome, it goes away.
Okay, I can just still lean out of it to cast a spell, though?
I'll allow it.
Alright. Because I don't want the dome to
But
dissipate.
that will leave you half outside, so they can attack you with. But you have half cover.
Well, the idea is that I'm stepping out, do a thing, and then step back in.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just going to lean out and go, boop, and then back I go.
Go for it. What are you doing?
I am casting a hold person, which
Oh.
can at this level can affect 3 targets.
Okay. What range?
So it's a 60-foot range, and they need to make DC 16 Wisdom saves.
Will do. Fail. Fail, and I'm taking the one that was up against the dome as well.
Cool. Yep.
Fail. They are all paralyzed.
They're all paralyzed. Yeah, so I'm just like,
Alright.
could you all just? I'm trying to sleep, and just. Swoop.
And you see these chains of fire, just burning chains, just envelop and just tightens around these creatures.
Thank you. Just back into the dome.
So that's everyone.
You back
huh?
into the dome.
goes back to sleep. Like
Yeah.
What does that say for saving throw? Can they repeat?
So the paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, they can make another Wisdom saving throw, and on a success, the spell ends on the target.
Okay, so this one gets save at the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn, yeah.
Fail. And it is now this one's turn. At the end of its turn, fail. And the one that is over by Dingo is going to attack Nana.
Good.
not our Nana.
Do it.
Yeah.
it's gonna go for your kneecaps now.
Yeah. I'm ultimate.
And it's going to try and bite you. Its hands are occupied and it just like lunges down with its maw. 7 to hit.
Nah, it's too tall
You just
for me,
boop,
man.
boop the snoot with your shillelagh.
No.
No.
No. Bad.
And, Nana, it's your turn.
Let's go, Nana. Let's go. Let's go.
Arthur, you're next.
Arthur knows best. I hope.
I would very much like to do a spell.
What kind of spell?
Well, I kind of wanted to hold it as well, so I could be like, go away, and not have to, you know, like, kill it. Finn is watching. Oh my god.
Oh, the scream, yes. Wilhelm scream.
Yes, love a good Wilhelm.
It didn't come through for me.
Oh, we all have it though.
I want to do it again to see if I can hear it. Yeah, there we go.
It's a little soft though. It's a little soft though.
Yeah.
We need a little bit.
That's alright.
Okay, I'm gonna use blindness, deafness,
No, I need to
and I'm gonna
feel the
choose
will
blindness.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and let's see, what does it say? Constitution save is 14,
Con save 14.
and that's for the one that's right in front of me.
I got a natural 20.
What? the fuck?
Aw.
All right.
So for a moment, its eye gets covered, almost like flowers are just growing in front of it, and it just rips them off.
Well, shit. And let's see. For my bonus action, I
God,
don't
imagine a
have a lot.
flower growing out of your eyeball.
Oh,
Oh.
this magic is terrifying.
Anytime. No, bonus action is
Painful.
not really anything. I don't think.
You're good where you are?
I mean, I was gonna see if I could like. Nah, I mean, I don't want it to untie the horse, but also at the same time, I kind of want it to untie the horse, so like we can get the horse out of the fucking way. No, we'll stay. We'll just menacingly shake the spoon. at it.
Grrr.
Grr.
Arthur, your go.
Arthur is gonna do what he do best. He's gonna use a
Go
short
Ruffles?
sword. He's
Oh.
gonna.
Stab a paralyzed target.
Yeah, you get advantage on the
Don't say
attack,
it like that.
and
That's
it's
Yeah,
automatic.
maybe you should like.
Yeah,
try and
you
talk
get-
to him first.
Alright, so
Rudy
advantage.
sort of turns to Arthur and
You
goes,
get advantage
"Arthur,
and free crits.
quickly, just put it out of its
Wait,
misery.
20?
This is cruel."
Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
else do I get? Sorry.
Well, it's an automatic crit, so you roll damage, apply sneak attack, double all the dice rolled.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
whole person's
roll
brutal.
as critical damage.
Yeah, perfect.
And just get out of that. Yeah, roll please. It didn't do it.
It didn't do it. Are you sure?
Check the dice rolls.
You reckon?
Yeah, check. They might be actually.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 5 was a 3 plus 5.
Okay, well, looking at it's 16 plus 5, so you do 21 points of damage
Okay.
with your first attack. And this creature, you just chuck your sword into.
It's actually kind of fascinating. I mean, it's weird that that magic's the only thing.
Rudy!
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, so he's not dead, but he's dying.
He's not dead.
Well, I look over at Rudy and go, actually, no, I'm gonna.
Arthur, don't even
You don't
think
need
about
to roll.
knocking
One hit point left.
I don't even have to roll like
Just,
that.
just finish it off.
Arthur's gonna try and do like an A into his body. Like a Puss in Boots
Yeah.
style.
Well, when you do the first cut, the head just falls limp, but it's still standing there, so you just finish.
Oh.
Arthur, I am disappointed. That is a desecration of a corpse. I'm
What do you
actually
mean?
angry.
That last stroke got him.
Arthur, do you know
You
the
still have bonus action movement.
Oh my god.
He turns around and looks at the archer.
We're going to have words after this, Arthur.
Mhm.
And he's like, I'm coming for you. And he starts moving away.
Okay, you can get all the way up to it. Anything for bonus action?
He's just dead stare looking at him in his eyes.
I will say, as you dead stare into his eyes, There's a tingle of familiarity. This creature looks like the others, but it's broader. It's wearing a cloak of tatters, and its eyes have a faint green glow to them that you've seen once before.
Oh,
Oh,
Green glow?
oh, this,
I-
maybe the A was warranted. I'm gonna.
It's now that one's turn.
I don't
And
know
it's
if
going
I.
to just...
I don't know if I-
wife died by a bunch of creatures, right?
Hey,
You don't desecrate fucking corpses.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
It drops the bow and takes off its back what looks like a glaive with a sawed-off handle, so it's made shorter. And it's just going to start wailing into you with 3 attacks.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's two attacks, and then another thing happens.
Oh, is it?
First attack
did
is
it-
at 13.
Hold on, did this one save?
Oh, right. It's the end of its
it's-
turn. It's stuck. It does save,
Yeah.
though.
It does save. Okay, so
It
it's
does save, though.
No
but
attacks
it's
this
turning
turn.
Over. Rudy, your turn. Gerald, you're up next.
all right.
That's just
As
appalling.
it's straining against the chains, its eyes are just locked into yours, Arthur. And there's this faint green glow behind the eyes that's just sparking something.
And then it busts out of them.
Yeah, and then it, like, you're literally just, like, flexes out, and... Rudy, you're going.
Sorry, Arthur, you're on your own with that one.
I've been on my own for the other ones too.
Oh, Rudy was literally about to go, he's like, I'm angry with him, but I can't just let him fight that. He's like, no, you, that's it, Arthur, you, shut it down. Rudy, essentially, in a bit of rage, he throws out a guiding bolt. But he's a little angry at the moment, so
He might miss.
he
On purpose?
overcharges it a little bit, and fires it off.
wow.
Hang on, sorry, I was fixing a few things up. There we go. Fires it out at level 4. What is with these threes? Holy fuck. Okay, a 10 to hit.
Do you want to use one of your inspirations?
Yeah, I will actually, because I really want this one to hit. Let's try that again. That's a little bit better.
Just
18 to hit.
jamming.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Alright, so that's level 4 guiding bolt. He thought about launching it at all, but then thought against it. That's 29 to hit at the guy in front of him. Oh, 29
Yeah,
damage,
so
sorry.
as this thing flexes out of the burning chains and it stares you down, Arthur, just this pale blue-green light comes streaking past you and just goes back, like soundless, inaudible, just passes through. And this creature, there's only the skull left on its head, and the body just falls limp.
On your own! Excuse fucking you!
Arthur turns around and goes, "Good job, Rudy."
Oh, good job, me.
Anything for movement bonus action?
Yes, he turns around in a huff and goes and sort of runs up behind Nana.
Yeah, you can get here.
Yep.
And, Gerald.
It me?
Yeah, it's you.
Did you?
It me. All right.
There's
Well,
2 gnolls left.
I'm going to stick my hand out of the bubble in a little
Okay.
in a little finger gun and pew pew some eldritch blasts at the one in chains.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah,
You get 2 of those, right? Now?
I do indeed get 2 of those. And I still get advantage on this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not auto crits, because it's not a melee attack.
Correct, yes, that's fine. So 21 should hit on the first one.
Yeah, definitely hits.
That'll be... Whoops. Oh my god, I thought that should be fine. 8 force damage on the first hit.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just
Oh, these are not good
There we go.
rolls.
8 force damage on the first one.
Yeah, 17 to hit
Second
on the
hits
second
as
one.
well. Yeah.
Oh, minimal damage, 6 force damage.
Yeah, you reach your hand out, shoot up 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Pew, pew.
One hits it in the shoulder and the armor is just ripped off and it's sizzling a little from the impact. And the second one hits it in the lower jaw and you hear a cracking noise and it's just like it's hanging a little off kilter.
It's fine.
And the thing just whimpers and starts looking around.
And I pull my hand back into the dome and...
Gerald.
And Sin is almost looking at you like...
Yeah, I'm kind of flexing the magic for the first time in front of Sin, really, aren't I?
Yeah. Anything you want to do for a movement or bonus action?
No, I'm just gonna chill on the dome. I'm gonna turn to Sin and go, it'll be fine. Just...
Yeah, the chained one is going to see if it saves. It does. It is free from the chains.
Ah, very good.
And the last one, standing over there, is going to look at the current situation and is going to turn around and book it.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so.
Then you get an attack of opportunity if you want to, as it just like drops its weapon, turns around and goes all fours, just starts like while yelping, just
Yeah, I want to give it a
Like,
little
runs away.
little swat, like you might if your dog is bad, just like a little tiny swat with the spoon, like no.
Spot on the butt.
it'll-
As it
Yeah,
goes,
just a
yeah.
little swat
Yeah.
on the butt.
Do you want to make an actual attack or just for flavor?
No, just
Yeah, so you just like smack it on the butt. It does a little bit of a jump with its like haunches and just runs away. This one just bolts away. It gets 60 feet away just for housekeeping reasons. Nana, it is your turn now. Arthur is next.
Well,
Lightning.
Dead, so everything's dead except
There's one
the
left.
last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one looks like it's about to book it as well.
Yeah.
Because it just broke out of the chains. Like the burn, instead of flexing off, here the chains just like went out.
Right. Okay, so, hold on. Just for. I mean, how injured is it?
Very. It's very injured. It's not looking great.
No, I won't. I'll shake my spoon at it and start moving towards it threateningly. And be like, you better run too, you better tell your friends, we're not messing around over here.
Okay. Arthur.
He's gonna casually walk back and pick up his bow.
Yeah, you can do that. You
Oh,
have
no.
enough time to fire if you want.
You said the other one was 60 feet away, right?
Oh my god.
This one over here ran 60 feet away. So from you, it's about 90 feet away. This one is still standing at the edge of
I can
Nana's
still hit him with my bow.
barrier. You could hit any of them.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for the one that's 60 feet away.
Oh my god, I know, I knew
I
it,
will
she's
say-
like, for housekeeping
Oh,
purposes.
sorry.
No, I will. Sure. 15 just hits. Yep.
And they can attack damage because I haven't attacked him yet.
Yeah, it's no. That's you get sneak because it's running. It's got its back to you.
Yeah.
You shoot it and you hear like a high pitched like, but it's like keeps running. It tumbles for a moment, but it keeps running.
Alright, Arthur turns around to the other one and
Okay.
fires.
Go for it.
Oh, 11. And that's a bad. That
That's
was
gonna miss.
that was one.
Oh,
I was
I rolled a
right.
one.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, you go to shoot, and as you're firing, the arrow turns midair and goes for Rudy. But
why we're talking about it earlier.
it just turns midair. It just like makes a very sharp turn and it comes towards Rudy. You get your shield up in time, but yeah, it's
Looks like that armor is not fixed after all. Arthur's gonna sit down. Can you do that?
sit down.
Yeah, he sits down.
Rudy, it's your turn.
So we currently have one creature about to book it.
Yeah, and one is just like getting away. You can't see where the other one is anymore.
Really.
And the one that's still here looks like it's not gonna be holding up for much longer.
Oh, the one that's just within the half range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morale is not particularly high at the moment.
Okay, so I mean he's on his way out. Like Rudy seeing that goes, well, I suppose it's the humane thing to do, and sort of rushes over to it, and takes a big old swing, and he's like, sorry mate, it's either you or me, and poorly.
Rudy has all these fucking one-liners that he just pulls out.
And that's 20 to hit.
20 will hit, yeah.
It flitted over that one for a second, so...
I saw your face go.
That was the whole journey.
Yeah, 7 damage.
7 points of damage. You whack it at the side of the head. It's distracting looking away. And the ice starts rolling for a moment, but it's still standing.
Oh! I'm so sorry.
And it just like starts wobbling.
Rudy is now feeling very sorry for himself because he intended to put him out of misery. Help!
Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Ponder where he went wrong.
Gerald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Hit you.
And can I still see that? Oh, did Arthur kill the one that was running away?
No.
No, that's still alive.
Yeah.
How far away now? Still like 60
From you, about 85 feet from you, about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that we're trying to get that one.
Fucking monsters. Who's the real monster here? That's what I want to know.
Still them. That want to sneak up and murder unsuspecting campers.
This is so bad for Sin to learn. She's gonna be so fucking powerful.
Sin
You're
is
helping
learning.
her villain arc.
Sin is learning some important life lessons right now.
Don't trust everyone.
As I stick both hands out of the dome and cast Scorching Ray.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Now these are just going to be normal rolls now, sadly. So
sad.
I know. So the first, I'm going to aim for the furthest away one to start off with. So the first one, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
This 15 just hits.
Yeah, it takes 8 fire damage.
It takes 2 fire damage and then is burnt to crisp.
Excellent.
Thank you, Gerald.
So the one that ran away just, like, you just see it set ablaze in the distance and it falls off.
Oh god.
Oh,
Wait, no,
lovely.
the one in front of me is still
Ground.
struggling. Oh no.
Hold on,
Yeah.
how many? I actually get a thing. I get hit points for that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You get 10 hit points.
I don't even know how
Right.
many it is because it never happens.
I think it's
13.
Correct.
Wow.
yeah, it's charisma plus level.
Yeah,
Warlock level.
I get 13 temporary hit points for that. All right, so the next ray is going towards, of course, the one remaining adversary there. Let me go back to the attacks. Scorching Ray. Whoop.
Oop.
That's going to be an 18 to hit
18 definitely hits.
for 4 fire damage.
1 point of damage and it's burnt to a crisp.
Oh, I've got a whole nother 3 rays.
So you start channeling this spell. One ray goes flying, set ablaze. The second, set ablaze, and then just like hold on to it. And
I've just got this
eventually,
energy for like 3 more of these beams,
yeah,
and I'm
they
just like,
eventually just shoot out up into the sky. Just,
I'll just make some like cool fireworks. I'll just be like, Choo! I'll try and like see if I can like do a little spiral thing maybe, or something like that.
yeah.
Oh, that was overkill. All right. Well, job done. Back to sleep then.
Arthur, goes over to the one with the green eyes.
That's not what noise.
Well, had the green eyes.
It's actually a skull now.
Crispy.
Rudy does join you to admire his handiwork. It's like one of the few times the guarding bolt has actually, you know, kind of popped off like that.
And so Arthur's gonna turn around and say, "Mate, you did great work. You did amazing work then. Like, that was actually truly amazing to see so close. But there was something in their eyes, green eyes, resonated.
Green eyes.
Resonated with me.
Arthur, you're not part hyena.
We don't have
Are
time
you?
for you to be
Whatever the heck they are.
Knolls, were they, or something?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. They're just a roaming band of gnolls.
Regular knolls.
Yeah.
Regular gnolls.
Yeah.
All right, maybe you're right. Yeah. Yes. Okay, really. And he's gonna start speaking to animals and he's gonna walk over to our horse friend.
Yeah. That was quite exhilarating. Please, let's not do it again.
Look, we don't try to, but
At least not when tied up, please.
yeah, look, the next time we'll try and free you so you can get away or you can help us out or whatever the case may be. But
I'll do my best.
Yeah, are you okay? No injuries?
I will be fine. Can I please have an apple?
Yes. Nana, do you have an apple?
Oh, of course, yes. And then digs in her bed.
Can I have two?
Of course. And Nana's still over there, just sort of wondering if maybe Rudy is gonna do some burial things because they kind of have a kid in their midst, so they need to do something about the bodies.
Rudy's already.
On it.
Rudy will be gathering
Rudy's
it and literally shaking his head and audibly at the disgust of the A inside one of these fucking gnolls.
But Nana kind of saw Rudy. Arthur. It's like when you mess up your kids' names, I guess.
Actually understandable. It's okay.
Right. He goes up to Arthur, hands an apple, takes one for herself, and just goes, "Are you all right?"
Yes, Rudy. I thought I saw something in one of these things, and Rudy, yeah, maybe I'm like me. Maybe I was just seeing things. In terms of the horse and in horse speak, here's your apple, my friend.
My
Well,
gratitude.
Would you like another one? I've got a spare.
No, thank you. One will suffice.
Okay.
It's a horse that knows what they want.
I love it.
Fats, good night, mate, and turns
Yeah.
around and starts eating the apple. And
Sleep
goes,
well, Arthur.
Arthur turns around and he goes, oh.
I
Goes,
feel like we should get some armor for this horse.
Yeah. this horse is gonna be cool. Yeah, Nana, I'm okay, I guess. I sort of regret doing that, pointing over near where Rudy is with the body of the A.
He's like Rudy's like over there. He's like, why would you do something like this? It's just
Nana just gives him a little pat and goes, "We all regret things in life, but maybe you did see something. I wouldn't count it out just yet."
Do you reckon I should maybe go help Rudy?
I'll help too. We don't want Sin to have to see these more than is necessary.
Well, actually, why don't we get Sin out of here? Sin should see something like this, to be honest.
I think Sin's seen enough.
Also, Gerald would have just been like, sort of indicating for Sin to go back to bed as well. As he sort of like taking himself, you can relax now, Sin. It's all over. They'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, and she's looking like over to the burnt knoll body, like 7 feet away from her head.
We're gonna get that out of the way.
It's just like sizzling.
Can't smell it though, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
While gathering these bodies, Rudy has checked just in case they had anything on them of note.
You find in total, they have worn. They have worn armor that seems to be fitted to null bodies. Doesn't really seem to be usable in their current situation. You found some weapons, but they're all like rusted, dinged up. Some are like broken off. But you find a total between all the pockets you look through. You find a total of 2 platinum pieces, 9 gold pieces, and 50 silver pieces.
Wow.
Holy heck! Hang on. So,
Loaded, man.
read that out again to me.
2 platinum,
Yep.
9 gold,
Yep.
and 50 silver.
Thank you.
Seems like a lot of money for gnolls. Not
Well, they were
Yeah.
probably stealing from people.
true.
Actually, I mean,
Bandits, maybe.
I mean, if Gerald mumbled that as he was getting.
Oh, I don't even know you've looted the bodies,
Okay.
so that's
Alright.
more meta. Roju
Yeah,
speaking.
fair
Gerald's just tucking back in.
Well, Rudy can make the same sort of thought processes as like Arthur and Nana probably come. He's like, these gnolls, they're surprisingly well funded. It's almost as if they camp along the road or something, and maybe like leap out at travelers who rest at this very place.
Oh, well, maybe that's why it was so deserted.
Possibly.
I'm switching over to the regular scene.
Oh, I've been there for a little bit.
I have
I
not.
haven't. I've just been enjoying the map.
Yeah, big one. He had nothing else on him. There's just more like armor, weapons, whatnot. That one has a bloody bit of graffiti in him.
Yeah, look,
It was the
Yeah.
heat of the moment.
As Gerald is snoring so weirdly coherently over there, yes, we all get a little heated in battle, but even if it was the most vile of enemy, you can't be doing things like this. It's just disrespectful to your opponent in combat or to another living being.
well, you gotta respect your opponent to do respect them in combat, won't you?
You can respect some. How would
They-
you like it if your opponent pissed on your corpse?
I'd be dead.
I suppose I wouldn't know.
Fine, okay, whatever. Just keep it to a minimum, please. I find it distressing. I find it distressing and very callous.
Would you rather me just slice off the head next time?
Yes. Honestly. Quick, painless. Not insulting. You had
Well,
to-
whoever finds this person knows that Arthur's been.
There's a lot of names that begin with A.
They know an a-hole is being.
Gerald, again, your snoring has taken the words out of my
like-
mouth.
A-hole.
Oh my god.
Anyway, no one's gonna find these bodies anyway. We're gonna dig a shallow grave over here. It's what we can get them.
Why don't we just burn them?
No, the smell would be horrible. I'd rather, give back to the earth somewhat. There's some nice trees over there.
2 of them are already crispy, so it wouldn't be too much work.
And they stink again, sleeping Gerald.
Go and sleep.
I just
Gerald.
imagine like this conversation is happening outside, and Gerald is just mumbling. The only one who can hear it is Sin, who's just like chuckling and giggling at Gerald's commentary.
Yeah, Denny's put in chat, have you ever smelt roasted hyena? Well, no, but I mean, I think
No.
we're kind of...
No. This is true, but have you ever smelled burned hair? Yes.
That's probably what was smelling,
Sadly-
actually.
Yes.
Oh.
We don't talk about it. Look, all I can say is tie your hair back when you have candles in your house. Anyway.
Wait, tie what hair back?
Well, you're fine. You are golden.
Anyway, look, let's just get this over and done with so Sin doesn't have to see more bodies in the morning, and then we'll just... some semblance of rest.
Well, I'm gonna kind of heal myself while I'm at it, just
Oh.
in case we get any
No,
surprise
don't
attacks.
bother, Arthur. I've got you.
Well, it's
No
alright.
why, but I've got you.
I got 0 damage. I'm too small to hit, man. Nobody hits me.
6. You're
Well, I did
you're-
9, you did 6.
There you
I'm
go.
fully
You're back
up
to
now.
max. Yep. Back to max. Anyway, I suppose that's that. We go finish up the
yeah.
rest of the night,
Finish
I
up.
suppose.
Nana will have a couple little flowers grow over it, so it kind of
Yeah.
looks nice.
Oh,
Druid craft something simple.
nice.
There you go.
And as you all settle back down to sleep, I assume Arthur retaking his watch until his time is up. Rudy then wakes up, keeps the campfire going for a little bit. Eventually, Nana wakes up, stays awake till morning. It's a chilly morning. There's like a layer of mist around when you all come to eventually. The sun is rising slowly. There's a few stray clouds in the sky. But it looks like it's going to be a chilly but sunny day. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Yay!
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I would like, however, Cuddly to roll a d20.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
okay,
dun.
okay.
Cliffhanger.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
What swoops down to pick up Gerald and takes him away from
Ah!
Does Gerald get trapped in a bottle with 999 other souls?
999 souls in a bottle.
Starts thinking that in his sleep.
It's a
Someone
7.
suddenly starts having nightmares. Yeah, surprise magpie attack. Thank you, Jenny.
Oh my god. Surprise goose attack, more like.
Uh,
It is a 7.
Perfect.
Is it perfect though?
Yeah, it is actually perfect. You rolled one of the best rolls you could roll.
Oh, I have concerns.
Okay, no, that's
Feel free to be concerned. Free.
I don't have any concerns. I got full trust.
Peace was never an option. That's pretty much it, though. That's peace for you.
I will say you all get 690 experience for today. I will be adding, to the little tally that I keep for you.
Yeah,
Should
cool.
we
Because
change
I
it, or
don't.
like at the end with the milestone stuff? Or change it now? Okay.
When we reach next level, we will be
Okay.
swapping over to milestones.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Well, we're a while
Yes.
off the next level anyway, I think.
Yes, quite a while.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
that will
like
bring-
that hasn't been updated in maybe a couple of sessions for
Yeah,
mine.
was
So
it?
No, I know.
690?
I'm missing a few sessions of experience, but I will the thing in the campaign page. I will be
Yeah,
updating it
Yeah.
when we're done. So just
yeah.
keep an eye
we'll,
out.
We'll keep an eye out and update it when it
Yeah.
when it pops.
Okay. Was
Um,
it 690? I'm sorry.
It was
Okay.
690.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yes.
I
can
will just give a flat number right now. Say it's 40k 690.
40k,
Oh.
690.
40k. Oh,
hold on. Manage experience.
wait. Yes.
Set to what is it? 49. What was it?
No, 40
Oh,
40690.
Nice.
Nice attempt there,
nice,
Rosie.
nice.
Love it.
Oh, we're about halfway then. Okay,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not too bad then.
I think I had missed a couple.
That's my
Yeah.
fault, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
perfect.
definitely.
Yeah, that's why
missed some.
I've missed a few. That's why I
4690. All right.
I suppose
Yeah.
now's the time. If anybody across any of the chats have any questions for,
Yeah, we
about the
did wrap up a few
campaign.
minutes early. We found it was a good spot. I
Well, can
felt
I-
it was only right.
Can I do? There was actually something I meant to do earlier in the session that I forgot about, and this morning might be a good time to do it anyway. Can I send a message to Goose
Yes.
if Danny is still in chat as well?
Oh, Denny's
Well,
around.
You know what? You send the message, and we will get the response next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like that.
I'm gonna cast sending, and it's 25 words or less, so it's gonna be, dear Goose, this is your wizard Gerald. Just checking in to see if you're okay. We're okay. Heading north to Ebonspire still. Missing you, pal. There you go.
I love how you always like lose a certain number of words because you always say, "This is your
Like
wizard
half the
Gerald."
message.
Right
Yeah.
Eight words done.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question. I actually have a question. When you send these messages and you say, "This is your wizard Gerald," do you spell it with two Z's?
When I
Or do you
write
spell
it,
right? Yeah.
well, you only hear the word in your head, so you would need to
But do
see
you write
me
it in
writing
your
it.
book with
Well,
two Z's? Or
That's
one?
a good question.
You haven't decided
That's a
yet?
wizard secret there.
That's
Come
a-
on.
Oh, I
Yeah, wizards
see.
don't give that away.
No, if you were to watch him writing a message, then you would find out.
Gerald the Blizzard. Yes, Pabor. Gerald the Blizzard. But yes, if there are any questions about the game, the campaign, the world, anything from any viewers, any of the players,
He does write
if
it
there's
with two
anything you
Zs.
want to ask.
I had a question in my head, and then I think I've lost it in the how many Zeds does Wizard have when Gerald writes it discussion.
It's
Like
an
I
important
legit,
question.
I had something in my brain I was going to ask, and I've since lost it. So there you go. That's becoming a bit important. I believe. No, I've lost it.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Raves, what are you wondering about the staff? Raves is wondering about the staff we found.
Oh, as in what it is, what it does, or
What it does, what it
It was a Skyblinder staff.
yeah, you've got it in your inventory now, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I had trouble finding it, but I'm going to fix that afterwards. I figured I wouldn't be using it because I can't attune to it, so.
It's just I just feel like if we don't put it in an inventory, we will forever
Oh.
lose it.
That's right, about the size. So I think your question was, is it a quarter staff for everyone, or for Nana, is it more of like double size?
Ah,
That's good.
full
Which is
staff.
actually
Yeah.
That's a
quite,
very good.
quite good question.
It depends on the magic item, because most magic items are considered to adapt their size to the attuned
Yes.
person.
When you attune, they will change size.
And I
It's
also
part
have a
of-
question about it.
Yes?
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah.
is it every time that it's just when you attune, you gain weight? It's not every time you use it? Because I was like, that would be a
No,
problem.
it's when you attune. When you attune.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Who cares? I thought I was gonna try and use it in battle and then just like
No.
become a blueberry. And be
It's
like,
it's
this is
while you
what
are
I'm
attuned
doing.
to it.
You're
You
just a little
have-
bit heavier.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean,
I'd
you,
probably use it if I.
you weigh
didn't already
nothing
have two
anyway.
stuff.
It's fine.
Even if
This
it
is a me question, not a
Yes.
chat question.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel Arthur's too broken? I've seen that a lot through the chats today. And
I love to say it, but I don't.
I
think
mean,
so, 'cause,
are we
like,
talking
you take away-
personality or?
He's a bit
as
broken,
as
yeah.
a whole, I'm gonna take it as.
Well, look, I think it's just a matter of, I don't know. There are two ways to go about it. Like, are you're not purposely min-maxing though, right? You've just happened to bumble into quite a nicely
Pretty
powered
much.
character.
Yes.
Which is there's nothing wrong with that. It just means yeah, we're just gonna see whether the
it's not.
encounters need.
It's
to be
not broken.
adjusted
He's
or-
just
No.
really good at one thing.
Yeah.
He's
exactly.
also since I will point out, since he is multi-classing, he will fall off late game because his proficiency bonus has been staggered.
Yeah.
So you'll all keep increasing your proficiency bonus, but Arthur can't do that until he starts taking levels in Ranger again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Alright. Yeah.
And I know for a fact that Orb plans to take at least one more level in Rogue.
Right,
So you're all going to like. He's also going to fall off on his spell slots. He won't be able to maximize his sneak attack damage because he's multi-class. He's going to fall off late game because of his multi-classing.
Oh yeah.
So eventually you'll all become.
It's still
like,
it's still not even necessarily that he's OP now and then will fall off. It's just he's just good at what he does, and like each of
Yeah.
us have our specialties and abilities that we
He's-
can do quite well.
I think
fucking
we've agreed
happy with
also
that,
that he's
actually.
he's great in combat, but he doesn't have a lot of utility outside of combat.
Yeah.
Just entertainment outside.
Just in the
That's
brothel,
pretty much.
I'd say.
He's only entertainment outside of.
Yeah, and Larsipan points out that Arthur is also rolling good, and since we're using
Oh,
digital
yeah.
dice, no one can call fumble rolls.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's just-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
We have another question just about
Yeah.
the world. Out of this world, would love to hear a little bit more about the world. What greatness have I stumbled upon? Is the question. So
Just before we get into that, that links to a question I've got here, which is, is this homebrew? Is this coming through a book or anything like that? Which I think just links in quite nicely to this question as well.
yeah, Josie, take it
Josie, go
away.
for it.
Josie's the mastermind behind everything.
World is homebrew, and it takes lore and creatures and everything. It's a mix of Pathfinder and D&D, so it carries inspiration from all directions. It's I don't want to go too much into the world lore, but because of because I got the players right here, and I don't want to spoil everything for them.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But what I can say is the world design is homebrew. All the cities are homebrew. The characters are homebrew. The pantheon is Pathfinder. And then all races in the world, I'm using everything from Pathfinder and D&D combined. Because the game has been played by both Pathfinder system and the D&D. So some things are just translated over, some things are both. It's an either-or situation. But the world itself and the story of the world is homebrew, something I've written.
Yeah, which we found out just before we went on a bit of a holiday break that we went into another part where another party that Josie's done with has already gone through, which to me was an amazing sort of thing to go, wow,
That
we're
is-
not the only people out there doing this.
Exactly. Like that is something like to relate it to like video game design, like in terms of world building and level design, and like specifically maybe like focusing on MMORPGs, to sort of really feel like there are other players actively out there pursuing quests and questing in this world, to run into a situation where another party has cleared something. Like, and we know it's real people that have done that.
Yes.
It wasn't just characters that Josie's made
No.
up. It was literally another campaign. That's
And-
amazing. Not
That
many
is
other
cool.
campaigns
Yeah.
will do that.
To be
So-
honest, and this is just a me thing, I'd be low-key keen and cool if we eventually run into one of them and they're like sort of semi-retired sort of thing. and you just...
I have plans. I have actual plans.
Hey!
There are actual
Yeah.
plans.
Okay.
You won't like meet the players, but I have plans. There's certain events that might happen that allows you to meet.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
Based just in response to that.
You've already heard about the party twice, actually.
Oh?
What's the first time?
Yeah. The first time, not all of you heard about it, but it was in the Scrysicle. When a family wanted to use the Scrysicle to scry on their daughter, which is actually an NPC traveling with the other party.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting.
yeah, we would have had no way to know that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was
That's cool.
it was the Snow Dancer family and their daughter Vada,
Oh.
who's
There you
traveling
go.
with the other party.
you go.
And she is an insane sorcerer who only casts magic on herself and runs headfirst into combat. I think one of my favorite scenes that she ever was in was when she like enlarged and hasted herself, and then she threw a zombie giant into a chasm.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
She
I want that in my
literally
life.
just exploded in size and started running and started going full on wrestle with a giant giant that had been zombified, and she just yeeted it down into a chasm.
Honestly,
Nice.
that's a dust goose move if I've ever
Yeah,
heard one.
I think
right,
so.
as well. Like, Denny, be writing that down. That's a good idea.
God,
Yeet
somebody
zombie
enlarge me.
into canyon. Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
goose can enlarge themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Honky
the
honk.
second time was when you heard the story of how Cecil Cecil was kidnapped and tortured
Yeah, yeah.
and got
Yeah.
saved by the other party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like bouncing off that answer there, Sir Turkeysworth says, that sounds really interesting. I've just picked up Pathfinder 2E myself. So hopefully this
That's
can
my
help.
favorite system.
So hopefully
Oh, you've done it now. You're
uh,
Josie's favorite
a
now.
war. And then following it up with Joseph sounds like an amazing DM. Can't wait to dive into it because Sir Turkeysworth just found the D&D campaign today. And to jump back into all the VODs and everything like that.
YouTube.com/participation award. I've got all 40 episodes up now.
Whoa. Don't listen to Roju.
No, go to What a Storm YouTube.
The episodes that I'm missing Turkeyworth, Roju has a participation award, so you can catch up there.
It's true.
If you need to.
Yeah.
I plugged all my holes.
There was one more reference. Right. The doppelgangers in Southport were also all released from their mind control by the other party.
Nice.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, because they found a village that was like a fake village with a bunch of mind controlled doppelgangers that had just taken on random appearances to just be like extras playing people in a city.
I hope
pretty
they're
cool.
I hope they're getting a kick out of the references to their game.
Yeah, I know some of them watch every now and then.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, and when it's actually really funny, super quick, sorry. When I did my mini painting stream the other week, I was guested by my friend Viking, and he actually plays the cleric in that party, who is also a cleric of Sarenrae, who got to choose between Sarenrae and Orgathoa. But chose to go Sarenrae, and he's like
chose wisely.
He's like a disgruntled ex-mercenary who found religion in like battlefield.
Right.
It was like, I've killed so much.
Yeah.
How can I repent?
Fair enough.
And it's
Repent while killing more.
Well, Rudy's all about, looking over the dead bodies after killing them.
yeah. There's actually you never ran into, because you didn't spend so much time in Green Harbor, but you met the armorer and her sister, who's the smith, the actual blacksmith. She was converted to worshipping Sarenrae by Conrad, that cleric.
Okay. Wow.
I see.
Look at these links.
So many
Yeah.
links we wouldn't even have any idea about.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, there's so much.
Anywho, it's getting close to midnight here in Melbourne, so we should probably.
But thank you all for being here.
It's true,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Thanks
And,
for coming, everyone.
I guess we'll be back next Sunday. We're back on. This is happening now.
Yay! I've missed
We're
D&D
back,
over the
boys.
Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. It's good to
Yes.
be back yelling
Most
at Arthur Rollett again.
importantly,
Where are we going?
Where are we
the
going?
question,
That's
right?
always a question, isn't it? It's always such a
Let's
question.
raid bomb someone.
Yeah.
Who do we have?
I don't really have a bomb. I've got a bit of a firecracker tonight.
I don't have anyone live.
I have one person.
Yes.
Yep.
I have a personal friend of mine, Corton Bay, was in
Yeah.
chat for a while.
Yeah.
And is currently playing some Borderlands 2.
Yes.
Easy.
Let's do it.
I
They
will
just
put it.
just went to the main menu. Hang on.
Are you double checking they're not ending?
Are you ending?
Very subtle.
It's so
Hey.
subtle.
Are you ending?
Hello.
I don't know. What's happening,
I don't
Orb?
think they'll know.
Orb, what's happening?
Oh,
What's happening?
your eyes in the sky.
It looks like they're ending. Looks like they're ending. Because I said, "Are you ending?" And I haven't got to my question yet. They're on a rant.
All right. Do we have anyone else?
Yeah, it looks like they're ending.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're settling what's happening next
We
stream.
Yeah.
did just have. Do you have anyone else? I don't have anyone playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
Just in, what
neither
about
do
just
I.
in general then?
Look, there's someone that I always like raiding, and he raids me a little bit as well. Called Nail Guns. He's playing Pokemons.
I'm
Pokemon.
good with some
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Pokemon community game.
Ooh.
So I'm just letting that up, see
Oh yeah.
where
yes,
thereabouts.
Nailguns
Yeah,
is
yeah.
nice. Can confirm Nailguns has really cute bird emotes.
Okay.
So,
All right. Keep
that's good.
birding notes help. They help.
Yeah. Why are they not showing up on here?
Come
This has just
on.
gone live.
No. He's been on for about 7 hours. Just check the top of your.
I can't find him. There we go.
This
All
doesn't look like Pokemon community games. This looks like Overwatch.
right.
Well, we can still go to Overwatch. Like,
I'm
do
fine
we?
with it.
Because I know that I raided with someone into. I don't know who brought me over to Deathy TV. I know it was
It
someone.
would not be me.
Would not
Because-
be-
Me.
No?
Okay. Or maybe there was someone who raided me. I can't remember. But they are playing Dungeons and Dragons Online, the MMO, at the
Oh.
moment.
Oh,
Oh, done.
well,
Let's
that
go.
makes
yeah,
easier.
do it. Just do it.
Pop it in
so
the Discord.
I just got an idea for our second year anniversary special. We all load up Dungeons and Dragons online and play and play together.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait,
Sure.
I'll slap it in the dice tray.
we'll talk about it.
It's that.
To talk about. That's a no, chat. That's a no.
That's a no.
I'm married and I know that's a no.
I don't know. When my wife says that we're going to talk about it, we actually sit down and talk about it. And it's a
Well,
50-50.
Don't explain away the joke. The joke is
No. I'm not. It's that I don't like that joke.
fine. All right.
Shall
I'll
we
see
do
you
this
guys.
thing?
I'll see you guys later.
Cheers.
Let's
Bye.
do-
Bye.
It's hitting that raid thingamajig.
In the right buttons, in the right screen.
Cool. There we go. Alright, everyone, whoever is out there, thank you so much for coming along, and I hope to see you next week. And hopefully, I'll have enough energy to be a regular boy and do some proper streams and see how we go. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your days, and I will talk to you later. Bye.